Good morning, Dees.
Hi.
And hello, little man.
Cold Muffin, I've decided we're not going to use the word little around the baby. He'll get a complex.
What are you guys doing?
Going through resumes for a new nanny.
What happened to Nina? She was fantastic.
And when Catherine Zeta-Jones heard through the baby grapevine how fantastic she was, she stole her from me. Now she has my Nina and my Academy Award.
Oh, no.
You know damn well that should have been me in Chicago. I was born to play Velma Kelly. And not just in the mirror. After your father had gone to work. Now, grab some resumes and help, dear.
Ooh, listen to this one. Monica Espinoza. She cooks, speaks fluent Spanish and Portuguese, and is qualified to operate heavy machinery. Is that a vacuum?
Oh, I interviewed her yesterday. She was good, but she had a nose job that looked like it had been done in a mini mall. You made your brother cry.
Look, this one wants $25 an hour. What fool would pay that?
Me? But Miss Zeta-Jones made Nina an offer of $35 an hour plus the exclusive use of their yacht. That nanny nearly dropped my baby on his head when she bolted for the door.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. And whatever we're wanting, all we need is loving. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Greetings, theater patrons. Tonight is the premiere of my one-man show, and your presence is both welcome and mandatory.
An Asian in the sun?
It's an intimate journey through all 26 of my past lives, beginning with me sprouting from the earth as a tiny oak, and ending with me in my current incarnation as an underpaid receptionist punching my time card at a fledgling record company. It's a tragedy.
So is what happened when you try to hand me one of these at the urinal. My shoes are still wet.
Adam, this is delicious letterhead.
I know, and I need you to order some more. I was only able to print up a measly 5,000. Here are the reports you asked for. Good morning, Miss Owens. I love your suit. Very gangster chic. Now, your car's been completely detailed, and I had them add just a dash of baby powder to the rear seats, just the way you like it. Your lunch has been ordered and will arrive at 1. If that is all, I will retire to my desk.
Hey, Kat, you look nice.
Can it? Ass kissing's not your color. Mona, now that you've settled into your new position, there are some things I'd like you to handle.
And that is what a VP is here for, to handle things. And handling is what I do because I have fans.
Well said. Now, I'd like you to put together a list of some upcoming groups you and I can take a look at. And call Dante's manager, tell him we are not paying his $25,000 hotel tab, and fire Adam.
Little D, I can't take much more of this interview process. If the next nanny isn't perfect, I'll simply have to raise the baby all by myself. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Well, I have a really good feeling about this next woman. Last name Love, first name Amani. It's one letter away from our favorite designer. It has to mean something.
No, not always. Remember our cook, Julie Vuitton?
Hello, I'm looking for the Thorns. I'm Amani.
Oh, my.
Okay, I can tell by the look on your faces you weren't expecting a man.
Oh, no. I mean, why shouldn't we be expecting a man? A man can be a nanny.
Of course. I'm Dee Dee, and this is my daughter, Dee Dee.
Well, that should be easy to remember. Look, honestly, if you're uncomfortable, I can just call the service and we can...
Oh, no. Have a seat. Tell us about yourself.
Well, okay. After I got my master's in early child development, I traveled in France, and then I got my first job as an au pair. And that allowed me to immerse myself in the French culture and get paid to do exactly what I love, which is take care of children. After all, they are the very foundation of our society. Would you like to ask me a question?
Did you work out?
Allow me. Man. Fais dodo, cora mon petit frère. Torah.
What do you think? His references are excellent and he seems more than qualified.
He is perfect.
And good with the baby.
I never prepared myself for the fact that I would have to fire someone. I mean, in my life, I'm the one who gets kicked around, not the one who does the kicking.
Finally get some use out of those big boots.
Spence, how would you fire someone?
Well, if it were me, I'd just tell it to him straight. But I do it late on a Friday and then jam out of the building and hide for the weekend in case the sucker went postal.
Here's what you do. Pretend you're breaking up with a boyfriend.
Never done that either.
Work with me, Mona. I know it's hard to fire Adam because he's your friend.
But it's not like he's good at his job.
True. All he really does is gossip and eat the tops off all the good muffins.
And he's always barging into our offices. I was napping on my couch one time. When I woke up, he was spooning me.
Come to think of it, when Great Aunt Pearl died, Adam didn't give me the message for a week.
Well, in his defense, she was still dead when you found out.
Face it, Mona. No matter how much we like him, you're gonna have to cut him loose.
I know.
Now, he's gonna be devastated, so give Adam my card and tell him to make an appointment, quick. Unemployment insurance only covers 45 days, and I do not fix people for free.
Mrs. Thorne, what is the point of having me if you're just going to spend the entire day at home? Why don't you let me do my job and you go do whatever it is that rich mommies do?
Please. I mean, we do the same things as the poor. We go to the club, spend the day at the spa, visit our personal shopper at Neiman's. I mean, we're all just people.
Oh, Mom, I thought you'd be at the gym. You said yourself that the baby fat won't just fall off.
I threw my shoulder out, in kickboxing. Besides, I spent a fortune on your education, yet you're here.
Okay, ladies. Drew and I are off to the park to get our workout on. So say bye-bye to Mommy and Big Sis.
Bye.
Dante's manager returned your call about the hotel tab, and he is livid. Wait, he wanted me to take this down word for word, and... Oh, can't read it. Spilled coffee on it.
Adam, could you sit down for a second? I need to talk to you about something, and it's kind of important.
Is this about the cute new publicist? Because the handbook says it isn't sexual harassment until he tells me to stop.
Adam, how would you feel if I were able to give you more free time so you could focus on your acting? I mean, you're so talented, I'd hate to see it go to waste.
You let it go to waste last night when you didn't come to my show.
I completely forgot.
I passed out 5,000 flyers, and only one person came. The sing-along was a sing-alone. And it was the saddest standing ovation ever. Good old Dad. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to rethink my dreams.
But
Adam looks really upset. Did you do the deed?
No, he has no idea I'm about to fire him.
He does now.
Adam, I am so sorry you had to find out this way.
Save it, sister. Ever since your promotion, you've been drunk with power. Plus, you start showing up every day on time and expect me to do the same? It's an outrage.
Well, this can't be much of a surprise. Basically, you get paid to do nothing.
Exactly. Where am I going to find another job like this?
Try to look at it as a good thing.
I'd watch my back if I were you, Spencer. You could be next on our hit list.
Wait, you know something?
I know your type. Climbing over the bodies of people you stepped on with your white-ass feet. Scratching your way to the top with your chewed-off nails and inflamed cuticles. You're a ruthless corporate wolf, and I'm your adorable sacrificial lamb.
half the effort into your work as your catty comebacks, this might not be happening to you.
So, little kitten shows her claws.
And don't even get me started on those ridiculous outfits. If you had any real friends, they'd tell you.
I thought you were my real friend. Kick a girl while he's down.
Why are you looking in the classifieds? Did you mess up this job? Tell me you didn't mess up this job.
No, I just feel guilty about the way things went down with Adam, so I thought I'd help find him one. There's just not a lot available for completely unskilled, unmotivated people who dress like elves.
Your father found work.
I don't know why I'm trying so hard. Adam won't even return my calls. I'm starting to think I'm just not cut out for this kind of authority over people.
It's a learning process, Mona. I promise it'll get easier.
When?
When you realize you're not just Mona the friend and coworker anymore. You're the boss, and that means doing things that aren't always popular.
Yeah, that doesn't make me feel much better.
Well, if you're not comforted by that, shed a few tears and think about all the pretty things you can buy with that big fat raise, including a new watch for your mother. But you don't want to be unpopular with Me Too now, do you?
So, how'd your first termination go?
Terrible. I just pray I never have to do it again.
Well, if you do, just do what my mom does. Pay someone else to do it.
So, Didi, where you going all pulled together?
Oh, I'm just going to play with Drew.
And since when do you get so dressed up for a baby? His eyes can't even focus yet.
You sure you're not trying to get the baby nanny to check you out?
You're crazy.
Oh, I don't know. I met him in the hall, and that man is ass-tastic. He made me want to have another baby so I could hire him.
Am I being that obvious?
Oh, girl.
You know, my life is so unfair. I never had a hot nanny. I just got old Mrs. Henchy down the hall. She used to take my glasses so I couldn't leave the room while she watched her stories.
My little homie.
Hello, Amani.
Well, hey, Dee.
What have you two been up to?
Well, we have had a busy little day. But mostly, we've been working on Drew's French, so now he can go en français.
You are amazing.
We've also been getting our boogie on to the Outcast video, but I don't know if that was such a good idea.
I think your other baby needs some attention.
Well, in that case, it's nap time. Let me lay you down to sleep. Dee.
Amani.
Dee?
Mommy? Are you okay? Oh, of course. I was just taking a little nap, dreaming about penal codes. Where's Amani?
Oh, he's trying to get a stain out of his shirt.
Oh.
Wipe him out till you got a little spittle right there.
Hi, you must be Eric from the temp agency.
Hello, and you must be Miss Thorne.
Call me Mona.
Good to meet you, Miss Thorne. I have your messages, including one I just took from somebody who said he was Dante's manager.
Ooh, did he give you a hard time?
Nothing I couldn't handle. He said a bad word, so I wrote F, happy face, happy face, happy face.
Wow, I can actually read these, and they're not a week old, and they don't smell like white diamonds. Welcome to Delicious, Eric.
Who are you? And where's the petite Filipino guy that's always telling me how good I look?
I fired him yesterday, like you told me to.
No, I told you fire Adam.
The petite Filipino guy is Adam.
No, that's Sammy. Well, at least that's what he comes running to every time I say, Sammy, get your ass in here. That little guy has given me the inside dirt on every person who works here. So, whatever his name is, get him back.
Absolutely. But if I wasn't supposed to fire Adam, who was I supposed to fire?
The old guy in marketing who don't know crack about what kids are listening to.
Tyrone? He's 34.
Right, the old guy.
Mrs. Thorne, please, you don't have to do this.
You know, I really don't get the opportunity to do these sort of domestic chores. But if it means I get to be close to my baby, it's what I have to do.
Okay, Mrs. Thorne, let me do this. Well, that's what I'm here for. Let me peel this grape for you, beautiful. I wouldn't want you to choke on this tough skin.
It's Harry Winston. It's flawless. And so are your abs.
Would you like something to drink?
How about a Mai Tai?
I don't think a Mai Tai is appropriate for a baby.
Well, you are the expert.
Hi, guys.
Honey, I think Drew could use some fresh air. Could you take him out for a walk, please?
Not a problem.
Thank you.
Come on, little mate. Fais dodo, cora mon petit frère. Fais dodo, toi.
Mom, is everything all right? You look a little flushed.
It's Amani. He's really putting me to the test in ways I'm just, not used to being tested. Oh, look at this. He took the baby out for a walk without his blue cap. It's unacceptable.
He's making me uncomfortable, too. But only because I sensed he was making you uncomfortable. Which is why I'm uncomfortable, because you're so uncomfortable.
And you know who is really uncomfortable? Is your father.
Well, if we're all uncomfortable, Amani's got to go.
For the, sake of our comfort.
Sassy sausage? Sassy sausage.
Hey, Adam.
You. How'd you find me?
I called your emergency contact, Jimmy, at Eduardo's Hair House Elegante.
That number's for hair emergencies only. Hope you made an appointment. Would you like to try my sausage?
Man, don't come at me like that.
Adam, there was a mistake. You can have your job back.
Why would I want that dead-end job? I have a new career as a meat vendor. I get to see interesting people and ask if they want to sample my sausage. It works for me, here and at the club.
Do I taste apple in this one?
Yes, it's our chicken and apple andouille. It's the sassy sausage of the month.
I came into my office and said fire Adam, but what she really meant was fire Tyrone. But what I want to know is why did she think your name was Sammy?
If they don't know your real name, they can't fire you.
Yeah, that worked out real well for you.
Ooh, this sausage is spicy.
Look, I guess I should have questioned why Kai wanted you gone, but I didn't, and I'm sorry. Come on, put on your headset and come back to work. It's just not the same without you.
Sorry, I have my pride. I can't come back, especially after those terrible things you said to me. You hurt my heart.
I know, and I'm sorry, but my heart hurts too.
Wish it was my heart that hurt. Colon's starting to percolate.
Let me see your hands.
You ain't my mama.
Adam, I saw you break the 2 samples per customer rule.
We warmed them up at 8 this morning. I thought it best to get rid of them.
Look, my father, John P. Sassy, built this business with nothing but a pig, a meat grinder, and a dream. I don't care if you help me with my calculus or not. You're fired.
Okay, I'll come back to Delicious. I'll start day after tomorrow. I'm taking a sick day.
Me too.
Now, let Amani down easy.
I don't know about this. Just because I fired Adam doesn't mean I like it. It's emotionally taxing.
Would $100 make it less taxing?
It's not the money, it's the principle.
200.
300 and I'll make him cry.
Amani, we need to talk.
Amani, let me start off by saying the Dee Dees think you are doing an incredible job. Have you ever considered taking care of adults?
Hey, how was it at work today?
Well, Adam got to work at 11, gossiped till 12, took a 3-hour lunch, and left at 5, so I guess back to normal.
Well, good. Mom hired a new nanny. She's amazing, but ugly.
Guess you're gonna miss Amani, huh?
Yeah, but I do have these. Mom has a nanny cam in the nursery. 46 hours of Amani in all his baby-loving glory.
Margarita time! Woohoo! I think you should wear that with this. What? I've been watching the Style Network. They say black is the new black.
This interview outfit needs to be vivid. It's for a summer internship with the prestigious law firm Seraph Banks in Washington.
Where my little Didi will be working with Darryl Washington. He's only the most prominent attorney in the Bay Area, legal maverick known for pushing the envelope.
This is my dream job. Unfortunately, it's also Stephanie Seymour's dream job. She wants to be me, but who can blame her?
That social climbing wannabe. She's been nipping at your heels since the first day of law school. When is she gonna learn that she's not in your league?
As soon as I get this internship. If I get this, I'm assured a position after I graduate. The only drawback is the pay. It's only $2,500 a week.
Wow. How will you ever live on that?
I know. For those slave wages, they might as well have my precious singing spirituals on the Amistad.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Hey, you guys see what happened on Sorority Life last night?
No, what?
I don't know, because I was stuck here working late with Kai. That she-devil's keeping me here later and later every night.
Man, you barely roll in by 2. It's still not a full day.
That's not the point. I finally got my schedule down. Take a call, take a break. Take a break, take a break. It's called balance, people. But Kai's more driven than Venus and Serena's dad. And it's Kai's drive I admire most.
Thank you, Adam. You're dismissed.
As you wish, milady.
You, Leaf.
Got it going.
I've been thinking about this marketing strategy for Adonis. I like your direction. Keep up the good work. Don't be afraid to take chances. And is Spencer seeing anyone?
Thank you, I won't. And what?
You heard me. Spencer's cute, he's buff, and he's afraid of me. Everything I like in a man.
Really? But you treat him like crap.
I treat everybody that way. Let's face it, the only men I meet are musicians, and I cannot have people writing songs about me. So, you think Spencer will be interested?
I'm not sure.
Then find out. Now quit slacking off and get back to work. See, I treat everybody the same.
Good meeting with you, Mr. Washington.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine, Dee Dee. You have impressive credentials.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Washington. I'm Stephanie Seymour. I can't tell you what an honor it is to finally meet you.
I was just finishing up with Miss Thorne.
Oh, hear that, Dee Dee? You're finished.
Well, it really is my day. I get the opportunity to interview 2 beautiful, accomplished women in the same afternoon.
When's the other one showing up?
So, Miss Seymour, shall we begin?
Mr. Washington, I thought since it's close to lunch, we might be able to do the interview while we eat. I took the liberty of making reservations at Chez Chic.
Oh, it's my favorite restaurant.
I knew that too.
Well, it is a little unorthodox for a candidate to be so forward, but for this position, that works for me. Plus, I'm hungry.
That makes two of us.
I can't believe I have to get involved in this whole Spencer Kai thing. Matchmaking is not in my job description.
Maybe it is. They put all kinds of crazy stuff in the fine print of contracts. Do you know I can't have a ferret in my apartment even if I want one? That ain't right.
Back to one, Ma. What am I gonna do?
It won't be so bad. Maybe Spencer actually likes Kai.
That's easy to say when you don't know the Kathy Pulley story.
Oh, sweet Lord, not the Kathy Pulley story.
There I was, minding my own business, watching other people exercise.
Hey, you. Hey, Kathy. Sorry, someone already took my lunch money. I'll get you tomorrow. Listen, go ask Terry Planor if he likes me. Why me? Or you want me to slap the taste out of your mouth? I'm all over it. What did you say to Terry? He didn't even look at me. He didn't? Maybe he has ADD. I'm gonna kick your butt. Can I take my glasses off first? I'll do it.
Luckily, I'm blind without my glasses, so I didn't see the pain coming.
Baby, once you tell Spencer about Kai, it's out of your hands. Just deliver the news.
And maybe he'll like her. One time in junior high, Jennifer Parker told me that Ursula Mickens liked me. I would have never known it if she hadn't told me.
So did you hook up with Ursula?
Are you kidding? She had a face like a horse. But Jennifer and I went to our first Nirvana concert together, and it was great until Ursula showed up and slashed the tires on my dad's Cutlass Supreme. Maybe that was a bad example.
Hey, here are your notes from last year's ethics class.
I never gave you any ethics notes.
I know. I stole them. Ironic, huh?
What do you want, Stephanie?
I got a second interview with Daryl Washington.
Then I'm sure you know I have one as well.
Yes, I did. That's why I came by to wish you luck.
Really?
Yes. Bad luck. That internship is mine.
Over my dead body.
I got cousins in Oakland.
Why are you so confident?
Because Daryl and I really connected.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised with that throw me down and take me perfume that you wear.
And when he sees me tomorrow, it's gonna be all over for you.
Look, the bottom line is this thing is coming down to intelligence and credentials. I'm getting that job tomorrow based on pure merit.
I see you're showing off your merit. And your legs.
Which, by the way, I knew to shave.
Okay, Spence, I'm just gonna get this out. Someone in the office is interested in you. Hey, where are you going?
I told Adam I don't swing that way. You know, I'm gonna go straighten him out once and for all.
First off, can't be done. And anyway, I'm talking about Kai.
Oh? Well, it was bound to happen. I mean, she's a woman, and I'm me. You know, some days I'm not sure how the ladies get any work done around here.
And some days I'm not sure how you wedge that big head through the door. Anyway, how are you gonna handle Kai?
Well, I'm gonna handle her just fine. I'll give her a little of this, I'll get a little of that. Everybody's happy. And if it takes my career to the next level, it's all gravy.
You are not serious, are you?
A little bit.
Okay, you know what? I did my job. I passed the message on. Now, I don't think it's smart for you to go out with Kai, but you're grown and you can do what you want. Some of us get ahead by working.
And some of us get ahead by working it. You dating Kai means I'll get out of here at a decent hour. Oh, Spence, I'm so proud of you for taking the low road.
I'm sorry to keep our two finalists waiting. I have to tell you how much I enjoyed my follow-up interviews with both of you.
Thank you, Mr. Washington. Dee Dee was just beating herself up. She was certain she blew it, but I told her she couldn't possibly have done as poorly as she thought she did.
This has been a very difficult decision for me. This firm has just landed a very high-profile, controversial case, and I have to know the person I choose understands this issue inside and out. Stephanie, your resume speaks volumes. And the Philly cheesesteak you made me was delicious. You would definitely be a credit to this firm, but Dee Dee will be a bigger one.
Thank you very much, Mr. Washington. I promise I won't let you down.
I'm certain you won't. Stephanie, although this didn't work out, I'd be glad to give you a recommendation.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. You do know I stayed up all night shaving that steak?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a staff meeting to attend. Miss Thorne, I look forward to working closely with you. We're going to have a lot of late nights, but we'll have some fun, too. We'll really get down to it.
What exactly did you do to get this internship?
What do you mean, what did I do? I used nothing but my resume and professional etiquette.
Everybody knows what the hand on the shoulder of the woman whose skirt is far too short means. I hope you're proud of yourself as you're getting down to it.
Baby.
Hey.
Dee Dee, what's wrong? Is Versace going out of business?
No, and don't even joke about that.
She got a great gig today interning with a high-profile law firm this summer.
Oh, well, no wonder she's depressed. She's doing something the women in her family haven't done in years. Work.
It's a great opportunity, but how am I ever going to know if I was hired for my brilliant mind or the awesome package it comes in?
Dee Dee, you gotta admit, you do dress a little, provocatively.
Well, can I help it if some of the chicest things are also the shortest?
Well, Dee Dee, if you're so concerned about how you're perceived, maybe you should dress down.
That's a great idea. Teach me everything you know.
So, I worked my magic and got Zora Kane booked on both TRL and 106 in Park. So that should give us the momentum we need before her album drops.
Oh. I got it. I'm a little parched. Be right back.
Thank you for talking to Spencer.
What makes you think I did?
A, because I told you to, B, because I told you to, and C, because Spencer is not that clumsy.
You obviously haven't seen him trying to get on an escalator.
Here we go.
Spencer, there's not a water dispenser in here.
So I guess I use these guns for nothing.
Spencer, I was wondering if you were free for dinner tonight.
I think I can clear my schedule.
Mona, make a copy of Zora's itinerary, put it on my desk, bring flowers.
Good morning, Mr. Washington. I just stopped by to fill out my paperwork.
Interesting look. Not many women can pull off turn of the century Boston. You remind me of my 5th grade teacher, Miss Timbrink.
Oh, you mean because she was proper, intelligent, and professional?
No, she was hot. She set my puberty in motion.
So, you're really gonna go out with Kai? Don't you feel like a dirty little man slut?
Someone call me?
Hey, women have been getting ahead for centuries by using what they got. From Cleopatra to Pam Grier to RuPaul.
Please, take away his Mac Foundation, you got nothing.
His?
You know what? I give up. Good. Thanks to Studley Do-Right whoring himself out to the boss, I get to go home and do Pilates. You think this ass is gonna tighten itself?
This sake is getting to me.
You know, I was thinking, maybe you and I can get out of here and go see what's what and where's where.
You know, the last time I was involved with somebody, I got hurt. It's been a long time since I felt this way.
You mean slightly buzzed and ready to slip in something more comfortable?
No, I mean ready for a relationship.
With who? With me? You want a relationship with me? You know what? I forgot to feed my cat. Gotta make a call. Mona! Guy wants a relationship with me. Stop laughing. Get over here and save me.
Spencer, my sake's getting cold.
And hurry.
Mom, I think my new boss may be interested in more than my legal acumen. Unfortunately, I think I may have encouraged it, and now I'm feeling uncomfortable accepting the internship.
Listen, baby, it's okay to use your feminine wiles to get ahead, but keeping your principles intact is much more important than any job. Let me tell you a little story. The time, 1979. The place, the Florida Orange Growers Community Playhouse Theater. The show ain't misbehaving. The director was a misbehaving. A diva doesn't let herself be treated like that, even with above the title billing. The dark day for non-equity theater when I threw down my sheet music and exited stage right.
But Mom, you were out of a job.
True, but I maintained my integrity. And I replaced Melba Moore in the Pensacola production of Hello, Dolly. A performance so electric it should have been renamed Hello, Dee Dee.
I could get used to this. You're perfect.
I have to warn you, I eat spaghetti with my fingers, and sometimes I don't even wash my hands.
Clean hands are overrated.
And in the morning, I get eye jam that gathers on my lashes like big slimy snowballs.
Don't sweat it. They have medication for that.
Honey, look who's here. It's Spence and Kai. What a coincidence.
Yeah, it's like we weren't even coming here, and then we just decided to.
Have fun. We were just leaving.
Kai, it is so good to see you outside of work. You know, we never get a chance to socialize. Nice shoes. Love the hair. Scooch over.
Okay, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, what's going on here? I mean, what's up with busting up my romantic dinner with Kai?
Oh, don't play dumb with me. I am not doing your dirty work. I'm through being the messenger. It is time to take a stand, like I should have done with Kathy Pulley. There I was.
Okay. Anything but the Kathy Pulley story. Kai, you're a great woman, and I'm sure any man would be happy if they had you. I just think we should keep this strictly professional. I'm just not ready for a relationship.
Relationship? Did I say relationship? If you heard that, that was the sake talking. I just wanted a good time.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Too late. The magic's gone. But now that's what you could have had if you hadn't gotten all girly on me.
Well, Miss Thorne, I didn't expect to see you for a few more weeks.
Mr. Washington, I turned to someone for advice and they told me to quit to maintain my integrity. So I fully intended on walking straight into this office to turn down that internship. Had a whole speech prepared and everything, but then I realized that this Dee Dee Thorne is not a quitter. So I'm here to fight for what's right.
Which would be?
Calling you on your inappropriate behavior throughout this entire interview process.
Dee Dee, do you remember the high-profile case I mentioned? It's a sexual harassment complaint. This is the deposition. Read the statements attributed to our client.
Looking forward to working very closely with you. We'll have some fun too. We'll really get down to it. You remind me of my 5th grade teacher. She set my puberty into motion. But these are the same things.
I said to you, the same things allegedly spoken by our client. Dee Dee, this case is going to be an uphill battle. People want to make sexual harassment cases black and white, but they very rarely are. More often than not, it's about perception.
Well, sir, based on this, the plaintiff has a very strong case. Our client's behavior was completely inappropriate.
But what if the plaintiff dressed the way, say, you were dressed for your interview with me? Or acted the way you and Miss Seymour did when you batted your eyes and displayed your cleavage, vying for attention in this job? Behavior like that? Was that appropriate?
I plead the fifth.
See? Perception. Dee Dee, I know my methods are unconventional, but I chose you because you have the makings of a good attorney. If you're going to be working with me on this case, I need you to be open to seeing all sides, and that is what's going to make you a great attorney.
Wow. I've learned more from you in a week than I have in 2 years of law school.
Good. Now, if you don't mind, some of us have work to do.
Of course. And I just want to say, it'll be an honor working under you.
Under me?
Perception.
We're gonna be here late, aren't we?
We're not, just him. I need those alphabetized, collated, and copied in triplicate. Have them on my desk by 7 a.m.
Yay, I can still make my stripper size class. It's my night on the pole.
I can't believe Kai's giving me Adam's work just to punish me. That's what I get for being so beautiful.
Are you serious?
A little bit.
Lovely of you to invite me to a nice lunch.
Okay, this is the spot. My treat.
Hot dogs? You said we were having lunch at a little outdoor French place.
They serve hot dogs on croissants.
Oh, crap! Hide me, it's Footman.
I know Superman and Brother Man. Who the hell is Footman?
Remember Clay, the guy I dated who was in love with my feet and only my feet? He wanted me to put them up to the phone when he called. That's him. Let's go. I don't want him to see me.
Dee Dee?
Clay, how wonderful to see you.
You really mean that?
Of course I mean it. Mona, tell Clay I really mean it.
The higher the voice, the more she means it.
You know, Dee Dee, walking out on you was the biggest mistake that I ever made. But it forced me to face my foot fetish, and ever since then, I got myself into rehab, and I've been living a whole new life above the ankle. Well, thanks to some intense therapy and a whole lot of supervised outings to Lady Foot Locker.
I thought I saw you in there when I was buying my exercise bra.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you sought help. Congratulations.
You know, Dee Dee, I know that I blew it, but if you give me a second chance, I promise you won't be sorry. Think about it?
I will.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, I thought about it. Fat chance, foot sniffer.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. And all we'll ever wait, all we need is love. Yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
I got your message marked urgent. Actually, Adam wrote urgent. But I figured it out because, you know, I'm on it like that. So what's up?
Someone neglected to get the rights for the music we sampled on Lube Job's new CD, Get the Squeak Out.
You're kidding. Fire that dummy.
That dummy is you. Does the name Omar Wright ring a bell?
Isn't he one of the brothers that discovered the airplane?
That's
What's Orville?
I thought he was the popcorn guy. Hey, you can have IQ or GQ.
Omar Wright, a.k.a. the daddy of funk, huge star from the 70s. You were supposed to get him to sign over usage of funk, don't come around here no more.
I'm sorry I dropped the ball.
Spence, we've got a warehouse full of CDs ready to ship.
Okay, I'm on it. But not like I was on it before, because that was off it. All right, I'm gone.
Hello. Just thought I'd stop by with mother's little darling.
Mom, I'm so glad you brought Drew.
Actually, he's at the park with his nanny. Say hello to Coco.
People are gonna think you gave birth to a werewolf.
Why is Coco in Drew's carrier?
She won't get out of it, which is completely normal according to her therapist. She's jealous of the new B-A-B-Y. That's why I decided we needed some alone time. Ooh, gorgeous flowers.
They're from Clay, remember him?
Ah, Footman. I was so sorry to see him go in his big, shiny Mercedes with his primo opera tickets.
I thought he was damn near perfect till he cheated on me with my big toe.
Dee Dee, the man went to rehab and he practically begged for a second chance.
Mona, as a matter of policy, I don't do second. I don't eat seconds, I don't come in second. I think we all know how I feel about secondhand clothes. I say you learn from your mistakes and you move on.
That's right, because there's so many other handsome, sweet, successful men knocking down your door. Oh, wait, that was last year. This is the year you named your shower massage.
Don't drag Frederico into this.
Must you girls be so crass? Dee, you shouldn't just write people off. They can change. The place, the mighty Mississippi. I was performing Showboat on a showboat. But after hours, I developed a penchant for gambling. Dice, the slots, the one-eyed jack. Over the years, it got so bad, I'd bet on anything, including your first grade spelling bee. That's when your father intervened. I got help, and he gave me another chance, even though the odds were against it.
Anyway, Clay is a wonderful guy who's crazy about you. Are you gonna let some silly policy of yours get in the way of what could be a great relationship?
Doesn't make much sense, does it? Okay, I'm gonna give Clay a call.
You will?
Yeah, you make good points. And now I know why you were counting all that cash after the spelling bee.
You got your cut.
So, you're telling me that Omar turned down the money and the free Delicious Records bomber jacket?
He doesn't care about the money. He doesn't want his music sampled, and he thinks the jacket's ugly.
Duh, that's why it's free.
Hey, just dropped by to borrow that juicer I got you that you never use. Pretend I'm not here.
Why does Omar Wright have to be the one person in the business with integrity?
Did you say Omar Wright? I loves me some Omar Wright.
Awfully noisy for someone who's not here.
Honey, that silky voice makes me want to get down and stay there. As a matter of fact, Mona, you were conceived to Don't Take Away My Reason to Funk. That was my song. Of course, your father only had the short version.
Here's what you do, Spence. Omar lives in the city. Invite him to the office.
Oh, can I come?
Treat him like a VIP. Let him know how important he is to the Delicious family.
Look, if you really want to win him over, buy him some cognac. Omar loves his yak.
Ma, this is serious. If Spencer doesn't get Omar to sign, he could lose his job.
Yeah, he could.
Oh, Spence, sorry. So can I come? Because I'm going to drop by anyway.
Yes.
This is my fantasy come true. Well, almost. We won't be kissing naked under a waterfall of chocolate pudding.
Your mom got a little bit of freaking, huh?
Dee, I am so happy that you called me.
Oops. Clay, would you be a dear and get that?
Oh, sure. I'm just grateful to have another chance. I really missed us.
Me too. I'm also missing my napkin.
And the thing I miss most about us is really having someone to talk to.
Yeah, that's why I wanted us to just stay here, you know, and kick it. How about some more wine and then I'll get the hors d'oeuvres?
Great idea.
Okay.
Dee Dee, I know what you're doing.
Oh, this? I read about it in Cosmo. It's one of 10 ways to tone your thighs and start a conversation with your man.
Okay, we need to talk.
Well, I'll be damned, it works.
Dee Dee, I realize that you're nervous about dating me again, but you gotta stop with these ridiculous tests.
Am I that obvious?
Dee Dee, you picked up the wine glass with your feet. I mean, before rehab, I would have given you my car for that, but I'm a new man, okay? And if this is gonna work out, you gotta trust in me.
Okay. But at least give me props on my fabulous pedicure.
And that concludes our tour of Delicious Records. You're home, Omar.
Oh, Mr. Wright. Don't forget who you're talking to. The daddy of funk. I invented it in my mama's basement.
Okay. As part of the Delicious family, we just
I don't want to be a part of your family. I don't even like my own damn family. And I'm not signing that release. My music is my legacy. I don't want anybody messing with it. You see, all you young bloods think about is money and new places to stick your diamonds. I'm an artist. I'm a philosopher. I'm gonna give me some of that. How you doing, little mama?
I'm fine, thank you.
I know you're fine. I asked you how you were doing.
Why don't I introduce you to my friend Phyllis?
You just let the players play. I'm on my right.
I know. The daddy of funk. And I am a fan of the funk.
Of course you are, you little tenderoni.
Well, I guess I better go. Bye.
Ooh, that's one classy lady. You hooked me up with her. I think about signing that paper.
What kind of person would bother a friend's mother for commercial gain? She'll be on your porch by 7.
So, Mona, you were right. A showerhead is not a replacement for a man.
You didn't.
I did. As you pointed out, it had been a while, and it was claylicious.
See, that's what happens when you listen to your big sis. I'm really happy for you, Dee Dee.
Thank you. You know, and I'd forgotten what a great guy Clay really is. And we connected on so many different levels. And none of them had to do with my feet.
Good morning, Dandelion. They're on vacation, so it's not really stealing. In fact, if I leave it there, it's just litter.
Ah, who cares? Those people are just a rent check to me.
If you're looking for Dee Dee, she already left for class.
Oh, pooh. I bought pictures of Drew. Well, I just dropped these off at Dee Dee's.
Oh. Hey, can I get in there? Dee Dee went grocery shopping yesterday, and I'm out of everything. No, Dee Dee and Clay are really hitting it off.
I know, she called me. She says she's never been happier, and she owes it all to us. Well, she didn't say that last part, but it was implied.
We were so right about Clay.
Oops. Or would you believe that I was just changing the odor eaters?
No. And I'll overlook that you spent the night here and deal with the bigger issue.
Clay, you said you were cured, and we believed you. What happened?
Dee Dee's shoes, was it? I walked in and there they were, 180 perfect pair, each in their own little cubby. Look, please don't tell Dee Dee. I really care for her. I know I can beat this. I know I can, please.
Hold up, Daisy Cup.
So what do you think? I don't know. What do you think?
This looks bad. Although anyone could have a weak moment, and Dee Dee's closet is magnificent. Even I get aroused in there.
Dee Dee is more like her old happy self. I guess it's true. You're less edgy when you're getting some special attention from someone you care about.
Nice save, dear.
Plus, it was our idea to give Clay a chance. Maybe we should take our own advice.
Agreed. Break. Clay, your secret's safe with us now. Okay. Let's get this mess cleaned up.
Yeah.
No. You put on some pads and call your sponsor. Go.
So, Ma, you're going out with Omar again tonight?
Yeah, and we are having a ball. Ooh, that's Omar. You too young to hear this. Excuse me.
I cannot believe you set my mom up with that broke-ass funk master.
I didn't actually set them up, per se. Okay, I dropped her off at his place with a case of yak.
Spencer, you are not going to use my mother to get him to sign over the rights to that song.
But your mother's my only chance of keeping my job.
Well, I hear they're looking for a guy to work the shake machine at the Rib Shack.
You look pretty.
Thanks. I'm on my way to meet Clay.
Oh, crap. I mean, how nice.
Hey, Dee.
Sugar Pop, doesn't Dee Dee look a little sturdy around the ankles, especially in those shoes she's planning to wear on her date with Clay?
Yeah, trunk-like.
Really? I thought I was retaining water.
Oh, yeah, you might want to put on some boots and some pants. Cover that mess up.
Oh, my ankle bracelet was feeling a little tight. I'll be more comfortable anyway. We're going to wrap sushi.
This could be trouble.
True. Boot season doesn't start for 3 more months.
No. I mean, Wrap Sushi's that Japanese restaurant where they give you dirty looks if you don't take your shoes off. Maybe we should tell Dee Dee the truth.
Oh, no. Clearly, you weren't raised by me. A lie worth telling is a lie worth sticking to. I learned that from a president. But I digress. Dee Dee and Clay could have a good thing if he would just stay on track.
He seemed pretty confident he'd be fine.
Well, he's going to need support. I hope you're hungry, because you're going to wrap sushi tonight. Come on.
You want me to sneak around just to keep Clay from exposing himself and us?
Welcome to the fold. You're starting to think like a Dee Dee. Now go!
Hey, I got you as soon as I got your message. What's going on?
Omar has something he wants to say to you. Yes, I'll drop it like it's hot when we're done.
Well, Phyllis pointed out how this sampling thing could expose my music to a whole new generation, maybe even jumpstart my career. And she said that you're not nearly as boneheaded as I thought, so give me the contract. I'll sign it.
Thanks, Phyllis.
Oh, no problem. You know I love to get involved when Mona doesn't want me to.
Welcome to the delicious family.
Now, why are you always trying to get me into your family, boy? Don't you have a daddy?
Actually, I'm looking for him.
Well, stop looking at me, because I ain't him.
Spencer, you're gonna have to do a little better on these terms. Omar needs more money and a cameo in the video.
I can't change the contract. I'm not even allowed to adjust the thermostat.
Look, this talented man has brought joy to people all over the world. He deserves everything he's asking for.
And a Cadillac.
But I am here to help. So if I slap you, will you like it or will you snap out of it?
Limona, that's a whole nother problem.
Now, get back to that table and keep your hands where I can see them or you'll be plucking sashimi out of your fro.
This is just what I needed.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Clay, would you take a picture of me with music?
Sure.
Did you just take a picture of my feet?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, man, you did. I just saw you.
Okay, fine, I did. I'm sorry, but I just wanted a picture for my wallet.
Yo, this is getting kind of freaky. I'm out of here. Yo, good luck to y'all.
Clay, what is going on with you?
I'm sorry, but I just gotta embrace who I really am. And that's a foot-fondling, shoe-stroking man. There, I said it.
And I adore everything else about you, but this just isn't gonna work.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but this thing really has a hold of me. So could you send me a copy of that picture?
How could I have been so blind about Clay? There must have been a billion signs.
You're awfully quiet. You know something.
Don't know nothing. Okay, I walked in on Clay half naked cavorting with your shoes.
Ew! Which ones? My Charles Davids, my Satines, my Jimmy Choos?
All of them.
Ew! Ew! Why didn't you tell me?
Your mom wanted to give Clay the benefit of the doubt.
My mother knew? Ew, ew, ew! Oh, that's it. No more second chances ever.
Hey, wait. What if I felt that way about Dad? Or you? We wouldn't be having this conversation. Or a relationship, for that matter.
That's deep. But you're still gonna help me sanitize 180 pairs of shoes. Manolos?
Mm-hmm.
My Manolos? Ew.
You've just heard Who Knows by Music on his album Soul Star.
Okay, I've done some research on breakup recovery. I mean, Nick was a really big relationship for you. This stage should get rid of even his slightest essence.
Doesn't anyone just say hello anymore?
Mona, it is only natural that you would come crashing down into a million broken, sad, little pathetic pieces. That's why we're doing this. The first stage is the purge. We remove all traces of Nick. We throw all the reminders of him into the receptacle of healing. We throw out the past so we can move into the future. Voila.
Hey, wait, those have nothing to do with Nick.
But they're butt ugly. They must go.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Hey.
Oh, God, not you two. I broke up with my boyfriend. Why is everyone treating me like I have 2 weeks to live?
Well, that's a relief, because all I had left was a hug and a pity pat.
Well, I could use a hug.
Nah.
And I'll take the pity pat. I've had a really tough morning. Actually, make it more of a pity smack. And don't hold back.
Man, did you get anything out of that sexual harassment seminar?
Yeah, Yeah, 3 dates with the moderator.
You know what? You need to get away. Take your mind off things. How about we take one of our road trips?
I don't know. I don't think running is the right thing to do. Adam, what are you doing now?
Dee Dee told me to de-nicotize the place. Oh, almost forgot.
Wait, that doesn't smell like sage.
It isn't, but it is an herb. And if it doesn't help you get over Nick, it will help you with your glaucoma. If anyone gets the munchies, I've got donut holes in my bottom drawer.
Hey. What you got there?
Chocolate for Mona. Supposedly there's some kind of natural feel-good stuff in it that'll make her feel good, naturally.
Look, Spencer, I am in charge of Mona's recovery. We are limping out of stage 1. All packages and correspondence must come through me. And I heard about your little road trip. Yeah, not gonna happen. So cancel the Motel 6, my friend.
But I'm her shoulder to lean on.
You are a lot of things, Spencer, and not all of them are healthy for her right now. She's far too vulnerable for any man with the chocolates.
But I'm not just any man.
Exactly.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do. Off you go.
But
Tell your story walking, buddy. Move it! Keep up the pace! Mona, this is the perfect activity to take your mind off of Nick or anyone else. Don't you feel exhilarated?
Yes. If by exhilarated, you mean exhausted, nauseous, and 3 jumps away from total renal failure.
All right, maggots, hit the floor and give me 20.
20 what?
Now hang in there. Just about now, your endorphins are kicking in, and you will get this major surge of energy.
Okay, everybody, take 5. Suckers. Just for believing that, give me 50 sit-ups. Let's go.
Hey, soldier, you okay?
I'm having a rough time.
Man trouble or those jiggly thighs?
A little of both, actually.
I understand. You know what gets me through life's challenges?
600 lunges. So get your lazy, broken-hearted ass in motion now.
See, I told you you'd make it home. There was no need for a medevac.
Just fire up your jacuzzi, get me a double appletini with a morphine chaser.
Hello, girls.
Hello. Dee, your father and I just found the perfect restaurant to celebrate you landing that big internship. L'Auberge. It's trendy, it's chic.
It's overpriced, it's pretentious.
Like I said, it's perfect.
You didn't have to go to all that trouble just to celebrate my amazing achievement.
Of course, you're invited, Sponge Cake.
And tell Chester you can come too.
I'll be there, assuming I can move.
We just got back from Beverly's boot camp.
I love that place. Beverly used to kick my butt, but now it sits up so high, she can't reach it.
Thank you for lunch, Dee Dee, and thank you for never, ever leaving my side for the last 3 days, but I realized I am totally over... What's his name? See? I'm healed. See ya.
Obviously, you just hit stage 3 in your recovery. Denial.
You're right. I am in denial. But now that I've admitted it, I'm no longer in it. See ya.
Oh, Mona. Is that your mom? With a man? Think it's her mystery guy?
Hey, Ma. Didn't expect to see you here, and you're with someone. Aren't you going to introduce me?
To who? I think you already know, Dee Dee.
I think we've been busted, baby. Hi, I'm Ray Will.
Hi, Ray. I'm Mona, the daughter she's trying desperately to hide you from.
She doesn't look like she jinxed our relationship. A table just became available.
Thank you.
Well, Ray, since we are never going to get it out of her, how did you two meet?
On the radio. I do a morning spot on K-Funk. It's time to swing and sway on K-Funk Radio. Yeah.
Oh, I listen to you all the time. The only way to begin your day is with a big old dose of
So, the way we met was your mom called in one day about a traffic slowdown.
Yeah, I was Tipster Phyllis. He liked my voice. I loved his voice. Anyway, he called me back after his shift was over to see how the rest of my drive went. I told him it would have been better if he had been riding shotgun.
And I have ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, my mom and dad are hosting a dinner tomorrow night at La Berge. Actually, it's for me. I got this really impressive internship right. Anyway, why don't you two join us?
Well, I guess it is time to show Big Dee my man is real. And you'll see it's true. You can rest a drink on my ex-husband's head.
Look forward to it.
So, your mama caught a good one. Now, if my cats like him, he's a keeper.
Meow.
Okay, listen. I ditched Dee Dee at the kiln at Color Me Mine. If she calls, I am not here. If she comes by, I am not here. And even if she tries to bribe you...
Got it. Not here.
Thanks for being my safe place.
No problem. Mi casa es yo casa. Hey, you been there for me. Like through my breakup, search for my dad.
Your fake marriage and divorce.
Man, I have been through it this year. I can use this road trip as much as you. But this time I bring the music. None of your crazy mixtapes with Clay Aiken and 50 Cent.
Agreed. Oh, I can't wait to get away. You know, everyone is telling me how I should feel about my breakup with Nick, but I'm feeling surprisingly okay. Is that wrong?
Nah. You know, when Camille left, I was pissed off. But after a few weeks, I felt more like myself. Only better looking.
But isn't it funny how we thought everything was going to fall apart, and then it didn't?
Because we had each other.
Yeah. Why did you do that?
Why did you do that?
I should leave.
Should you?
Should I?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I'm leaving.
Are you?
Am I?
Just go.
I'm gone.
See? If you were going, that wouldn't have happened.
I know. That's why I stayed. Which is why I have to go now.
I'd believe you more if you weren't still here.
Open up, Dee Dee. I know you're home.
Go away. I'm mad at you.
I'm sorry I ran out on you at Color Me Mine. I just needed a break.
And I just needed help with the afterglaze on my salt and pepper pigs.
I had to talk to you. I made out with Spencer. Oh. Can you believe it?
Yes. You've jumped clear to stage 6, the Paris Hilton stage. This is the kind of irrational behavior I was trying to keep you away from. But no, you just had to go and make out with your best friend.
But kissing Spencer actually felt good. It felt right.
I knew that man was up to no good with his friendship chocolates.
Okay, how about 4 weeks vacation and 6 weeks maternity leave?
I can't deal with this right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Mona, I think we need to talk about...
We should talk another time. I have important work to do, and I need coffee, hot coffee, because this is cold. And actually, it's tea.
All right, spill it. What's going on with Mona? Give me the dish or I'll make something up and spread it around the office. May I remind you of Jeremy and accounting's erectile dysfunction? Fact or fiction? You decide.
Okay. There's something going on between me and Mona. I just don't know what it is. We got a little close yesterday, and it was nice. Real nice.
Let me guess. You both kissed, but you got scared.
That's amazing. How'd you know that?
I never missed an episode of Dawson's Creek. You heteros are so predictable. Now that you got that first awkward kiss out of the way, it's off to the fumbling foreplay followed by the clumsy sex.
Hold on. Mona and I haven't even talked about this, and my sex is never clumsy.
What's there to talk about? Last year you admitted you had a thing for Mona, and it's obvious she feels the same way about you. The timing's right. You're finally both single at the same time. It's synchronicity. It's fate. It's kismet.
Or maybe it's just meant to happen. I don't know. Oh, well. I guess we'll figure it out on our road trip.
Road trip? After that kiss, what you've got in your hands is a love excursion. Just want you to promise me one thing.
No, you can't go.
I was going to say Mona's fragile. So don't open the carton unless you really plan to drink. Besides, I so have better things to do than tag along on your little tryst. This is San Francisco, man. I'm in 40 weddings this weekend.
I'd like to propose a toast. To Dee Dee, may your internship be the first step on your ladder to success. I'm proud of you, baby.
Me too.
Here. Actually, we have another thing to celebrate. Phyllis attracting a man who's bold enough to be seen with her.
So you're Funky Ray Wills?
Yeah.
You know, I used to DJ some joints in college.
No kidding.
And by DJ, he means putting on earmuffs and talking to a hairbrush in my dorm room.
Well, that's how I got my start. Except I used a hair pick. I did have hair once, y'all.
You know, I was actually pulling my hair out trying to get this internship, which I got. Here's to me.
Ray, it must be so cool to have a job where you only have to work 4 hours a day.
Actually, it's a little bit more than that, but it is nice. Real nice. But I enjoy my free time, especially since Phyllis and I are getting serious.
What do you mean by serious?
Well, I was gonna tell you. I made the cats give up a closet for him. I mean, they destroyed my good ponytail and sprayed my shoes in retaliation, but it was worth it.
Mm-hmm. In fact, we're thinking about moving in together.
That's right, we are.
You are? What about all those lectures you used to give me about living in sin?
Honey, at my age, 4 good days, you calling U-Haul.
Well, I think it's great. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Man, you have no idea what you're in for. But it'll take some of the edge off her and some of the heat off me. Best of luck.
Phyllis, I usually frown upon premarital cohabitation, but it's clear God approves.
And how would you know what God approves?
Because a man moving in with you is a miracle only the Lord could make happen.
You're right, baby. That is not the happy woman.
And speaking of miracles, can you believe I was picked out of 1,500 applicants for the internship?
So, Ray.
Yeah.
Are you from the Bay Area?
I was born and raised in New York, man.
That's where I'm from.
No kidding. My dad had a plumbing shop on Route 110. I think he wanted me to take over the business, but I had dreams of being a great saxophone player. In fact, it was music that brought me to the Bay Area.
You know, everybody has dreams, but not everyone acts on them. That's cool.
Yeah, it was for a while, but it cost me my first marriage. But my biggest regret in life is losing contact with my son. I tried to find him for years. I finally gave up.
And speaking of giving up, I never did, which is why I got the internship. Ooh, speech time.
I'll be right back.
What's that about?
They better be getting my really big gift.
Are you okay?
Not sure.
Me neither. You know, the other day when well, it's just weird sitting next to you knowing we're thinking the same thing.
I think Ray's my dad.
Wow, I wasn't even close. Spencer, how did you come up with that?
He's just saying a lot of things that sound way too familiar. I just have this feeling in my gut.
Well, there's a lot of times when we don't follow up on those feelings. Maybe this time you should.
Ray, mind if I ask you a few questions?
As long as you ain't no cop, ask away.
Okay. Is Wills your real last name?
No, actually, I shortened it. About 10 years ago when I moved to the Bay Area, there was already a Ray Williams on the radio.
Were your parents, Evelyn and Michael, was your first wife named Tanya? And is that scar on the back of your head from when she hit you with a bicentennial plate?
How the hell you know that?
So it's true. You're my father.
Oh, my.
I admit that you know things about me that you probably couldn't have Googled, but there's no way that I could be your father. My son's name is Andre.
Andre is my real first name.
It is?
I thought it was Chester.
Get up. My God. You are my son.
Where the hell you been, man?
I do so enjoy the drum of the middle class.
Ray Spencer is a wonderful young man. In fact, I've always loved him like a son. But from now on, he can hit you up for gas money.
I can't believe my dad is Funky Ray.
Well, that's only since I've been at K-Funk. Before that, let's see, I was Sunshine Ray, Sugar Ray, and for a brief but humiliating moment there, I was Right On Ray.
So, pretty big night for you, huh?
Yeah.
So, I was thinking
Yeah. I was thinking too.
about our road trip.
Maybe this isn't the best time for one.
Yeah. Guess our timing's a little off.
Guess so.
You really should spend some time getting to know your father. You should know more about him than how he got the scar on the back of his head.
Yeah, I got a lot of questions to ask him about the day he left. He really put a damper on the Christmas of '82. Thanks for understanding. And Mona, I really hope we could take that trip someday.
I'm lucky. Most people's lives are filled with emotional highs and lows. Mine, on the other hand, sucks with comforting regularity.
Congratulations. You've just reached stage 8, putting on a brave face.
Well, maybe it's just fate's way of saying I shouldn't get involved with my best friend.
Look, Mona, your relationship with Spencer's had so many twists and turns. If I were you, I'd hang on. I don't think this roller coaster ride is over.
Great. With my luck, I'll get stuck upside down at the top of the loop. Do you think you got enough sticky tabs?
You see, this way I can cross-reference all the stats that I need. All sports agents use tricks like this so they can stay ahead of the competition. See, yellow is for tennis.
Ooh, you could be Mrs. Andy Roddick.
Green is for golf.
Mrs. Tiger Woods. He must be born with that statuesque blonde by now.
And orange is for baseball.
Mrs. Derek Jeter. Oh. Has a nice ring to it. Dee Jeter, Dee Jeter, Dee Jeter.
Oh, I like that. Maybe I could meet him. Mona Jeter, Mona Jeter, Mona Jeter.
Doesn't have quite the same ring, does it?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding the joy. Brings out the joy inside of me. Inside of me. And whatever we want, all we need is love. And yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
I'm convinced there's a man out there to share my life with. If I just had the confidence to let someone get to know me, the real me, the one that so far only I know, the woman who...
Hey, Mona. Seen Adam?
He had a lunch date.
It's 3 o'clock.
Well, he did come in early.
He showed up at 11:45.
Which for Adam is early.
He left for lunch at noon.
He said he had a special date.
He says that about every date. Man, Adam's got a better social life than the two of us put together.
Hello, dateless Wonder Twins. Can you cover the phones? I'm so tired, I'm gonna take a nap in the grab room.
Man, how are you pulling all these dates?
Step into the millennium, people. I'm listed on 20 internet dating sites. Mail call, boy toy, and I'm really hot in the gay Jewish single site, Mana Manischewitz. They think I'm taboo.
But how are you getting so many hits?
I wrote an incredible profile. You two should try it. Surely with some creative verbiage, you could dupe somebody on a first date. Now for my nap. No calls, please.
Dating online? Seems a little desperate.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'm down. But I'm doing it as a public service. Shouldn't hold back all this chocolate love from the ladies.
Please don't ruin chocolate for me.
I know you've all heard the rumors that one of our superstars, Merlin DeMarco, has been sleeping with the wives of some of his teammates. And I just wanted to clear things up.
So it's not true.
Oh, it's absolutely true. I just wanted to clear things up. But I need damage control.
I secured a sex therapist for Merlin, a marriage counselor for his teammates, and a restraining order for anybody who wants to take it any further.
On top of things as usual, Brett. So, Dee Dee, any ideas, questions? Ideas?
Well, Gus, fellow agents, I've been watching the trends and I've come up with something hot. Extreme sports.
Should I tell her somebody already came up with that?
I was just setting the tableau. Now, everybody knows Tony Hawk, but nobody knows the kids who want to be Tony Hawk. Now, I've compiled an extensive list of 11 to 14-year-olds who are making noise in skateboarding, kite surfing, heli-skiing, snowboarding.
Right. Our commission from that would certainly cover the morning bagels. Hey, maybe we could even get some of that flavored cream cheese.
Sure, there's not a lot of money in these sports, but there is a ton in video game development, product endorsement. I think GMG should aggressively go after the next generation of extreme sports stars.
Get them while they're young.
Yeah.
Like the cigarette companies do.
Yeah, no. I meant before they hit it big, but I'm glad you're paying attention.
Could be interesting. Didn't we try that once?
Yes, we did, with that surfer Kelly Stokes. All of our resources went into wooing his parents.
Ah, the drunk and the whore.
Exactly, and we still didn't get the kid. It was a total waste of time. But how could you have known that you were pitching a waste of time? You know, being new and all.
Let's table this idea so I can think about it and make my tea time with Mickelson. First one there gets to drive the cart.
What was that?
Oh, we just had a staff meeting where you pitched an idea that didn't really go over too well. In fact, you might want to go back in there and kill the crickets that are still chirping.
I've never seen anyone act like that in a professional environment.
Isn't this your very first job? Look, Dee Dee, I can understand if you're feeling a little unsure of yourself. You know, I mean, being the only female in an all-male environment. Not that that's the only reason why you're here, but, you know, I'm sure it's something that you've probably wondered about.
Actually, I haven't.
Then forget I spoke.
Did you say something?
I'm just trying to give you the benefit of my knowledge, Dee Dee.
Don't be so generous next time, Brett.
Fine, if you're not interested in learning. Cricket! Cricket! Okay, finished with my profile.
Me too. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
If I had a nickel for every time a woman said that to me.
You'd have a nickel. Now give me. Boy, this is just a list of lies. The celebrity you most resemble, The Rock. You drive a Porsche. You speak Portuguese.
You have to get them on the hook, Mona.
Well, what are you going to do if you meet a girl from Portugal?
I'll just tell honey I'm from the south side of Lisbon.
And when you walk in not looking like The Rock, she's going to know you no habla Portuguese.
So I embellished. But your profile is booty. And not the good kind. I mean, nowhere do you mention you've got big ones.
Hey, baby. Hey, Spencer.
Hey.
Ma, read this dating profile and tell me what you think.
Looks like The Rock and loves to cuddle. You don't hook up with him, I might.
Ma, meet your dream man.
Spencer, somebody put a stop payment on your reality check.
You know, I could have written a better profile for you than you did.
I was thinking the same thing about yours.
Okay, you're on.
But I still can't believe you don't think this will get me a date.
Well, it might, till you pick her up in your rusted-out Malibu. And you have to drive her on the block in reverse. And she has to keep the door closed with the seatbelt.
It's a cutlass. And you're never riding in it again.
Oh, I'm gonna miss that lawn chair you call a front seat.
Gotta get my look right. I want people at work to take me seriously.
You know, Coco's been having the same problem getting picked on in doggy daycare. That's why I bought her an all-new wardrobe.
Yeah, I bet that solved it.
The proper wardrobe can salvage any situation. In fact, it was a sporty bolero and ruby stilettos that got me across the Mexican border before Botox was legal.
Mom, have you been drinking?
Well, of course. Do you think I would dress my dog like this if I was sober?
Brett just had to remind me that I'm the only woman at the firm, so I don't want to dress too provocatively. Too short, too short, too short. Here it is. I was saving this for my first murder trial, but I think I may need it for my first office beatdown.
Dee, why are you letting this Brett guy get to you?
I don't know. He's got Gus's ear and he points out the flaws in everything I do.
Oh, like when you and I were first starting to know each other and you pointed out all my flaws. I wasn't sure if I wanted to hug you or slug you. But the important thing is that over time it worked out, so just relax.
You wanted to hit me?
I said I wasn't sure. I'm still thinking about it.
Gus, Brett. I've got news. My manicurist told me that her boyfriend's sister was on the treadmill next to a trainer on his cell phone talking to Kadeem Jennings. Kadeem just left his agent.
That's very good detective work, Dee Dee. But if you've been watching SportsCenter like I was at 3 a.m., you would have found this out a lot sooner.
Well, anybody can watch TV.
Actually, Dee Dee, Brett and I were just discussing Kadeem. I'd like to land him before my backstabbing ex-partner does.
Well, I'd love to go after Kadeem for you, sir.
And your eagerness is so appreciated, Dee Dee, but I already started working on it at 3:05 this morning.
You know what I'm thinking?
I know what he's thinking.
Thinking of pairing you two up.
Are you sure that's what you're thinking? Because I'm thinking you wouldn't be thinking that if you were really thinking about it.
Brett's right. We wouldn't make a very good team.
Dee Dee, you're a really creative raw talent, and I want you to learn from the best. So let's get this done. Unless either one of you would care to question my judgment again. Anybody? Didn't think so.
I knew we were in trouble when you walked in here in that skirt that covered your knees.
Well, brace yourself, because tomorrow I'm wearing pants. Pants tomorrow. My pants are...
So, how do I look on paper?
I'd do you.
A high compliment indeed. And other than spelling, grammar, and punctuation, I think Spencer captured you quite nicely. Although I don't really think you needed to put temperamental in caps.
Temperamental? Give me that damn thing.
Keep the caps, add an exclam.
Spencer, I'm counting on you to help me find someone.
Me too. And you've barely written a thing. What happened to the stuff I gave you, like fake teddy bear and the fact I just finished reading Moby Dick? Come on, test me. Ask me what kind of fish he is.
I am not putting anything about Moby Dick in your profile.
Yeah, that kind of bragging only gets you dates on my websites.
Name the top 3 all-time leading rushers in the NFL.
Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, in that order next.
Give me some basics on Brady.
Tom Brady, starting quarterback for New England, holds the Super Bowl record for pass completions, and in 2002, one of People magazine's most beautiful people, which I personally agree with. Next.
Okay. Who sang the national anthem at Super Bowl 25?
Mariah Carey.
Wrong, Whitney Houston.
You're enjoying that buzzer a little too much.
Wrong, I'm enjoying it a lot.
Dee Dee, I think I'm done for the night.
No! I need to be far more prepared than Brett for our meeting with Kadeem Jennings, who, by the way, set the NFL single-season record with 2,691 all-purpose yards, 896 receiving, 661 punt return, 1,133 kickoff, and 1 rushing yard.
You seem a little tense.
Don't tell me I'm tense! Stress is the glue that holds me together. Next! How can I be wrong? Nobody asked me a question.
I just think your whole attitude is wrong right now.
I'm telling you, Kadeem mentions the small town where he grew up every time he does an interview. So we proposed the Kadeem Jennings Foundation.
Not new.
Not finished. It would fund sports programs and scholarships for the children of Springfield, and before you interrupt me again, we'd negotiate the money on top of Kadeem's contract. He'll see how innovative we are and sign with us.
It's not a bad idea, but I'm gonna go a different way, and you are gonna be impressed with it.
You mean like I am now? Look, Brett, I know that you've been doing this longer than
Doing this? I don't really think you understand who I am, Dee Dee. When I was a kid, I brokered deals in Pee Wee football, Wheaties basketball, and any other sport that wouldn't let a kid like me play. I graduated from high school, and I started out in the mailroom of Gus's first firm. And when his former partner left and stole most of his clients, I was one of only 2 agents who stood by his side. I have brokered $269.9 million worth of deals, a feat no one else under the age of 30 has ever accomplished. So you see, I just don't do this. I live this. I breathe this. I am this.
The next time you practice that speech in the mirror, and don't deny that you have, you might want to add some hand gestures for emphasis. It'll keep people awake that way.
The freshman has fire.
Yes, she does. And I am here to be a part of this business. If I wanted to be treated like an assistant, I'd take a job as your secretary.
I could use a new one. I take my coffee strong and black.
Well, you're going to take your partner that way, too.
How's my new team doing?
Great.
Cool.
Working it out.
Don't lie to me. Just get Kadeem.
Look, Brett, I'm sure that someone helped you when you first got started, and I need that from you.
And I need you to trust me to make this Kadeem deal happen.
Fine.
Okay.
Can I at least suggest Monsoon as the place for the 3 of us to meet?
You can suggest that, but Kadeem and I are going to the candy shop.
The candy shop? That's a strip club.
Yeah. Actually, technically it's a gentleman's club, and that's where Kadeem wanted to meet, so that's where we'll be meeting. Us, gentlemen. I'll tell you what, though. I'll give Kadeem a stack of ones, and I'll tell him they're from you.
So, do you like what I wrote about you?
Well, it is accurate. I was just hoping for a description like big hands, big feet. 4 big reasons you want to meet.
Some things should be left unsaid, like the things you tend to say.
But what kind of woman's gonna respond to passionate man seeks drama-free, intellectually stimulating woman for simple good times? I don't need my intellect stimulated. I've got big feet.
Come on, Spencer, you said you wanted to change your image, and I'm just trying to help you. Now, you are gonna find the good, honest woman you deserve based on the English-speaking, bucket-driving, sweet-ass man that you are.
Good, honest woman, huh? I guess honest wouldn't be bad.
as long as she has a pinch of freak.
So what do you think about yours?
Oh, it's really nice. I mean, fiercely loyal, exceptionally creative, and do you really think I have great legs?
Oh, yeah. Wearing those Franken boots has done wonders for your calves.
After reading this, even I'd want to meet me. You know, sometimes I forget how close we are. You really do know me. I can't wait to post this. So I didn't exactly have the courage to post my profile. Yet. I'm just not strong enough for mass rejection. But Spencer did such a nice job, maybe I'll frame it and read it till I start believing it myself.
Kadeem, you are the most important athlete in the NFL today, and I promise you, man, I am gonna fight for you, all right? I will be a gladiator for you. My cell phone, which is always on, is off right now. You know why? Because it's all about you. Now it's all about you.
Oh, that's nice.
Dee Dee.
Brett, sorry I'm late, but I was picking up some quality Cubans from Michael Jordan's supplier to give to our newest client.
Oh, sweet. It's Monte Cristo number 5.
I didn't expect to see you here.
We women can just be so unpredictable. Now, Kadeem, you know that these cigars are not the only way we're going to take care of you at GMG. We'll also help you with wealth management, cultivate new global branding opportunities, and get you the salary that your spectacular performance in the league demands.
I like the way that sounds. Where you been hiding her?
She's new. She was a secret.
Weapon. Didi Thorne, Brett's partner. His better half, if you will. And we've got big plans for you. Your own clothing line, action figures, energy drinks, and long-term, you in tailored Armani anchoring the broadcasting booth at a major network.
I do like money. But not as much as that thing Brett pitched about how to set up my foundation. That was fresh.
You pitched my idea?
Well, that's why you gave it to me, right? I mean, to get the client.
And that would have done it, too. If I still need a representation.
What?
Well, see, I made peace with my old agent this afternoon. My family reunion's coming up, and he is my uncle.
Well, we put all this work into this. I studied the whole history of the NFL.
I really am impressed with the two of you. And if I leave Uncle Eddie again, hey, you'll be my first call. Oh, I'm supposed to meet my uncle at mine soon. Oh, he's gonna love these Cubans.
Well, that was a fool's journey.
Don't call yourself a fool, Brett. Even though you lost Kadeem Jennings.
I think you mean we lost Kadeem Jennings.
I just got here, remember? But you did get close because of my idea.
Yeah, right. Fine. The cigars were a nice touch, too. All right, maybe you're not going to completely suck at this. And maybe, I won't stick my finger in a socket if, Gus decides to pair us up together.
Well, thanks for the ringing endorsement.
Yeah, you're welcome. Dee Dee, this sports agenting business is going to be a lot harder on you than I am.
I think I can handle it.
Which is why I'm going to let you call Gus and tell him that you let Kadeem get away.
Would you like a lap dance?
No, I'm fine. You know what, though? She would.
I what?
Ooh, I like that sweater.
Thank you. I picked it up yesterday at Neiman's.
Think they have it in my size?
I'm sure. And, they have this necklace there that would look great with those earrings.
Okay, you guys have completely ruined this for me.
You would not believe the extra work that comes with being a sports agent. If a client wants property, I'm scouting houses. Somebody on a diet, I'm finding a nutritionist. Now, one of our athletes is having a bachelor party. Who do you think?
You are not popping out of a cake.
No, but I have to find someone who will. Just in case, be available next Saturday.
Ooh, pedicure party. Can I soak?
Since when are you into grooming?
Since I need help trying to hook up with this classy girl I met at yoga. Yeah, I've been getting my chakra on.
Oh, a new girl? Well, I don't know how I can help, but...
You can't. I'm here to see Dee Dee, the classy one. No offense, man.
None taken, but next time you're broke, see if the classy one loans you money.
Her name's Gabrielle. She's smart, pretty, and way out of my league.
Well, Spencer, the first way to impress a classy girl is to take her to a classy place.
Good idea. You think she'll like the crab shack? Ladies love a good shellfish.
Stay with me, Spence. My agency has a luxury skybox. The whole family is going to a Warriors game tonight. You should bring Gabrielle.
Yeah, even my mom's bringing her smoking hot new boy toy, Glenn. She insists I call him that. I talked her down from Mr. Hottie McHotterson.
Who?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Thanks again for inviting us, Dee Dee. I usually sit courtside, so this is a cute change.
Stick with me, Gabrielle. I'll take you to a lot of fancy places. Ooh, no skin on the shrimp. Nice.
Spencer, you are so funny. Stop acting like you've never seen shrimp before.
Ma, there are 20 chairs here. Get off of them. This is not the backseat of a Chevy.
I know. This lap is a Cadillac. Oh, fine. Come on, Glenn. Let me make you a plate.
We better hurry. Spencer is killing those shrimp.
Hello, sports fans. Sorry we're late.
Your mom had a little trouble choosing her game hair.
Hi, Daddy.
How are you? Little D, I am really proud of you. Working hard, making your own money. I get to reap the rewards.
Well, it's good to know I work 60 hours a week for your benefit, Daddy.
That's it? I worked 80 for yours. But I'm still proud.
This luxury suite adds sophistication to even a sweaty sport like basketball. And speaking of overactive sweat glands, who let Phyllis in?
Your ex-husband's hair isn't that greasy. I mean, he shouldn't stand near an open flame, but...
Charles, Big Dee, I'd like you to meet Glenn Stallworth.
Nice to meet you. Phyllis, I didn't know you were adopting.
she's not. Nice hair, by the way.
For your information, he's my man. He's also a fireman. You should see him in action. Glenn, go get your ladder and climb Big Dee.
I hear you're the one that saved my property. I can't thank you enough. I have 2 very precious jewels in that building.
And 1 leftover lump of coal.
Yes! Tell me you saw that last play. Cross over there, take it to the rack. Bam!
Spencer, please, let's use our skybox voices.
My bad. I'll keep it down.
This is pretty weird. There's our dad, our moms, and your possible future daddy.
We're like the Brady Bunch with Afro Sheen.
Mona, I thought you were supporting your mom's relationship with Glenn.
I am, but if she keeps acting like a teenager in heat, I won't make it to halftime.
Anyway, Glenn's been planning a little weekend getaway.
Little lover's retreat.
You're going away? That's great. If you leave now, you can be there by, well, who cares? As long as you go now. Go.
I have a cabin in Aspen. No phone, no TV. We can spend every uninterrupted moment together. Mm-hmm.
Dear, don't you get enough stress from your day job?
So sorry I'm late. I had to hold the linebacker's hand while he got his first tattoo.
already ordered for you. And I'm so glad you guys could join us. I just think it's so important to get to know your boyfriend's friends.
Especially when they're girls, right?
So, you two hooked up. Congratulations.
Thanks to you in the skybox, this is our 1 week anniversary. We've been to the ballet, the opera, and I finally learned the proper way to check for food in my teeth.
Oh, sweetie, that's not something we brag about, okay?
My bad.
Yes.
So, Dee Dee, how's the bachelor party coming along?
Great. Cigars, pretty ladies, 6 kinds of scotch. Ugh, bachelor parties are so immature. Spencer, I'm so glad you're not going because I'd have to put my foot down.
Yeah, right. Like your size 6.5 can stop me from going. But who cares? Because I wasn't invited to that immature foolishness.
Yes. Oh, I can't eat these. They're cold.
They just came from my kitchen.
Then your kitchen must be freezing. Sorry, hon.
I see you've added another winner to your crew.
Can I get some more soy sauce?
You don't need more sodium. I'll have these noodles heated up.
Thank you. Oh, Spencer, sweetie, I know you're not going to start eating before me, are you?
My bad.
Yes. Oh, excuse me, sweetie. Can you be a dear and bring us both new hot bowls? Hot.
Spencer, I thought you said you were starving.
Nah, I'm cool. My girl's just looking out for me.
Oh, and I expect dessert to be complimentary.
Oh, you get something free, all right.
Your plan for the bachelor party looks fabulous. I see your client spared no expense for female entertainment. You know, your mother's no stranger to burlesque.
Why am I not surprised?
The time, sometime after midnight. The place, somewhere in Vegas. I don't know where. I was stuck in a cake. But when I popped out of it, I was looking into the baby blues of one Frank Sinatra. Oh, he downed his martini and placed his olive somewhere I'd rather not mention. But I still have the pit.
Come in, whoever it is. Break it down if you have to.
Yo, double D's.
That's what Frank called me.
I was heavily padded.
Hey, D. Know how you helped me get with Gabrielle?
I'm not taking credit for that. In fact, I saw little traces of crazy in the skybox, which were confirmed by touches of wackadoo in the noodle bar.
I know. It's gotten to the point where I wake up screaming, my bad, my bad.
So what can I do to help?
I need you to get her off me. See, my way of breaking up conflicts with the new mature Spencer.
Spencer, you can break up with her nicely and still maintain your integrity. Just be firm, direct. There are no maybes or probablys. Just get in the woman's face, look her straight in the eye, and cut her loose.
Ooh, that's much better than my old way. They always cry when I say I'm being called to Africa by the Peace Corps.
I can't believe Spencer's late. I need male input on what tasteless gifts to get for this bachelor party.
Whips, handcuffs, studded leather spiky thingy. How desperate would you have to be to buy this stuff?
Wow, that's huge. How many batteries does it take?
4 C's will get you where you want to go. It also comes with an adapter for your car for those long road trips.
Ma, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Ma'am, if you buy a 5th vibrating item, you get a free DVD of A Night in Paris.
Mom, a word now in the bondage aisle.
Where have you been?
Upstairs. That's where all the DVDs are. Now that I'm a bachelor again, I need to buy back everything that Gabrielle made me throw away.
So your breakup went well.
Oh, yeah. I followed your advice to the letter, and I haven't spoken to that control freak in 2 days.
This is humiliating.
Well, how do you think I feel? I need help, Mona. This is hard to admit, but Glenn and I haven't been intimate yet.
But you're always all over each other. The other night, he practically had your neck for dessert.
It's because it's the only piece of flesh I've allowed him to see. Mona, I'm nervous. I mean, our big getaway is this weekend, and he's so young and sexy and virile. All the guys I've been with up to now have barely been able to keep up with me. I think Glenn can go the distance. And then some.
Look, Ma, I will help you through this. Now put everything back. And let's go. Okay, well, maybe except for the chocolate-flavored massage oil.
$78 for a tickler? Just give me the money, I'll tickle my damn self.
I recognized your rusted-out cutlets in the parking lot, so I decided to come in here and surprise you. Surprise!
It certainly is. Look, I thought we weren't
Oh,
going...
silly, I knew you didn't want to break up with me. And you coming in here trying to find us a little entertainment just proves it to me.
It does?
And since I'm here, I'm going to get us something a little special, too, because I can't wait to spend the night making up to you. So you drink down that Gatorade, big boy.
Did he make her go away?
Don't worry, Spencer. We are breaking up with this girl if it's the last thing I do. Now, clearly, Gabrielle is a get-what-she-wants type of girl. I know how to handle her kind.
I'm glad, because her kind is buying a lot of freaky stuff.
Wow. The first time I'm giving a sex talk, and I'm giving it to my mother.
Sex was different in my day. Men were lucky just to get it. Now you gotta have tricks and whatnot. Well, I don't have any tricks, and my whatnot seen better days.
Don't worry, Ma. It'll be okay. Now, remember, the best intimacy comes when two people feel...
Whatever. I just want to rock his world. Give me some tips.
Okay. Confidence is key. So I usually have some wine, low lighting, and by low, I mean off. And if you lay just right, it emphasizes the breasts and de-emphasizes the back fat.
Oh, God, it's the blind leading the blind.
Thanks for calling, Dee Dee. It's nice to hang out with someone you have so much in common with. We both have great style, fabulous hair, and we care so much about Spencer.
Actually, I'm here on his behalf. He's been trying to be a gentleman and break up with you nicely, but you keep ignoring him.
Of course I'm ignoring him, honey. He's a man. They're all confused. He's just afraid of getting too close, but I'm helping him fix that.
Come on now, Gabrielle. Let's hold up the truth mirror, shall we? Now, I understand it may be hard hearing it from him, but you and I, we speak the same language. It's over.
Are you sure he feels...
It's over.
Yeah, but what about...
Over.
Wow. No one's ever been that honest with me before. Well, I guess I have no choice. I mean, if Spencer wants to let me go, I'll let him go. Thank you for taking the time to tell me this.
I'm sorry if I was harsh, but it's for the good of womankind.
She left quickly. You know, you could learn from her.
Okay, so this next movement gets you in touch with your sensual self. So think of your body as an ocean with waves of sexuality.
Oh, hell no. I'm trying to keep a young man. I don't need to slip a disc trying to be Shakira.
Phyllis, this is about you being confident in your own skin.
Woo! Where did you learn to do that?
Shauna and I went to law school together. I helped her with torts, and she helped me belly dance my waist down to 22 inches.
Damn, my mom has a cat with a 22-inch waist.
Yeah, just remember, any body movement can be done in a sexy, enticing way. I mean, just say you're taking out the trash.
If I could do that, I'd never have to take out the trash again.
Okay, look, try this one. Woo! Yeah. us work those abs.
Ooh, look at that. I got me some abs. I'm starting to feel sexy. All I need is some lingerie and some finger cymbals, and I'll get the groove back in my whatnot.
Here's to me. I gave your mom her sexuality back. I extricated Spencer from that cling thing, Gabrielle. She won't be hanging on to another man anytime soon.
Probably because she hasn't let go of Spencer yet. She must be amazing in bed.
I know what this looks like, but she's amazing in bed.
Spencer, what happened?
Gabrielle put a hoodoo on me or something. She made me do things that hurt and felt good at the same time. You gotta help me as soon as we get back from Cabo. What? It's rude to sleep with a girl and not accept a free Mexican vacation.
Spencer, this isn't about you anymore. This is about good versus evil.
Don't. Hell hath no fury like a Dee scorned.
We had an understanding. You were gonna leave Spencer alone.
I'm sure you've gone through changes with your boyfriend. Oh, wait, you don't have one. Well, that's probably because you're too busy all up in my business.
You know, Gabrielle, by ignoring Spencer's breakup attempts, you're playing into the whole crazy black woman stereotype. Come on, girl, we barely recovered from Omarosa.
Dee Dee, I eat girls like you for breakfast. So why don't you just go home alone like you do every night?
I don't need a man to define me.
Ah, the lonely woman's mantra. Spencer, let's go. All of a sudden, it's gotten a little too crowded in here.
I brought you some ice cream since you got your ass kicked.
Okay, Ma, here's one last thing for your trip.
Condoms.
But remember, if you're not ready, just say no. I mean, no one will judge you for choosing abstinence.
Now let's just relax and have fun. Make out on the nature trails. Frolic around naked in the cabin.
No walking around naked. I don't want you to get a splinter.
Hi, honey.
Wow. Up top. Gotta take you out of town more often.
Which reminds me, do you have a number where you can be reached and the address of the place you will be staying?
Yes, and at your mother's request, I am not giving it to you.
Oh, Mona, I don't think your mom can take that grooming kit on the plane.
She's right, we don't want to get detained. That's our flight.
Oh, yeah, it'd be a shame if something like that happened. Excuse me, I need to go call Spencer.
What are you gonna be cooking with all this flavored oil, babe? Oh. Let's go now.
Wasn't it nice of Dee Dee to stop by this morning and bring us muffins?
Guess she knows when she's been beaten.
Ma'am, I have to look through your bag.
Whatever.
Excuse me, ma'am, you're not allowed to take sharp objects on board?
That's not mine. I don't even know how it got in there.
Has anyone else had access to your luggage?
No, I packed it myself last night. Ugh. Spencer, sweetie, why don't you go to the gate and save us some seats while I slowly explain things to this guy?
Okay. Nice knowing you. See you there.
Oh, just take this stupid kid so I can go.
Why are you traveling all this contraband?
Dee Dee, that heifer set me up.
Uh-huh. Well, here at airport security, we don't take mystery items and luggage lightly. Come with me.
Oh, no, but I'll miss my flight.
Yes, you will.
You look great.
Thank you.
Hello, bud. Phyllis, you're smiling. Good idea to stay heavily medicated. That way when your boyfriend dumps you, it won't hurt so much.
Glenn and I just got back from our very romantic weekend. And this time I didn't have to carry my man over the threshold.
You know, Phyllis, that's the only thing I miss about you. The way you used to put your back into it.
Enough, Charles. Are those the pictures of the morbid affair?
Yes, and I was just showing them to Mona.
But Ma, these are all taken from inside the room.
That's because we never made it outside. If you know what I mean.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't know what she means.
What who means?
As far as I'm concerned, the last 2 minutes never happened.
I told you I'd take you camping. I never said it'd be outside.
I actually prefer it like this. Besides, I love these days when we have nothing to do.
Well, I can think of something.
I like your something.
Morning, campers. So, what are we all doing today?
Well, we already have plans.
Oh, can I join you?
Not with these plans.
Let's not be too hasty, Mona. Leave, Dee Dee.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Look at all this useless baby stuff. In my day, all you needed was a boob to feed him and a drawer to stick him in.
I told you we shouldn't have brought her. This is the woman who used her key ring as my pacifier.
Mona and I need to make sure we get the perfect baby gift for Neil and Janet after what we did at their wedding.
Well, considering you made the bride cry and run screaming from the chapel, I'm just glad we're invited to the shower.
Ooh, look at this, a baby wipes warmer.
Oh, what? Now we got to warm up their butts? In my day, a baby had a cold butt and dealt with it.
I remember only too well.
Babies don't care about any of this expensive crap. I'm gonna go down to the car wash and get me a key ring.
Hey, what about this?
Good choice. I can't wait to watch the baby choke on her googly eyeballs.
Jeez, take it easy. What do I know about babies?
Clearly nothing. Mona, babies are totally helpless creatures. They spend most of their time eating and sleeping. Kind of like you before you met Chase.
Yeah, you know, usually that would sting, but I got a man and you don't.
Neil? Janet?
Hey, you guys.
Dee Dee, Mona.
We were just shopping for your baby shower.
Actually, it might not happen.
What? Why?
Well, my friend Francine was hosting it, but she had a family emergency. If you call her sister's nose job an emergency.
I've seen her nose. It is.
Anyway, we can't have it at our house because we're in the middle of renovating, so we're thinking of calling it off.
No reason to. We'll have it at my place.
Oh, Dee Dee, that's so sweet. No.
Janet, this is your first baby. You have to have a shower. And I love throwing parties.
Actually, that sounds like something Janet and I need to discuss. Excuse us.
I guess I for all of this.
Janet talked me into it.
Mona, your side is crooked again.
Then you do it. I'll blow up some more balloons.
So you can tie them wrong again? I don't think so.
Well, how about I put some chips in a bowl? I think I have the skill and intelligence to handle that.
I'll do it.
Hey, that's a playpen. Babies go in playpens. Are there gonna be babies here?
Yeah, it's a co-ed shower and some of the guests are bringing their kids. No big deal.
Well, it is if you're not good with kids and your boyfriend is here to see it.
We're back with the cake. I made it this far without dropping it. Please take it from me.
No.
Hey, the place looks great. Except that sign looks crooked.
Who asked ya?
Okay, decorations check, cake check, shower games check, non-alcoholic baby teenies check.
Alcoholic monatinis, please, God, please.
Yes, there is alcohol available if you feel the need to drink at a party celebrating the magic of life.
Yeah, Mona, this is a joyous occasion. Okay, here's how we dish this baby party. We eat, take out the trash, and never come back. You with me?
Actually, I was gonna stick around. Never been to a baby shower before. Besides, I want to spend as much time with my baby as possible.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah, whatever. Unlike you, I don't have a woman breathing down my neck.
Spencer, get your butt over here.
Yes, ma'am.
I love the baby artichokes.
Baby lamb chops are to die for.
Well, I'm glad you like them. Don't eat any more. They're for the guests.
Oh, my. Isn't that the Janet who stole your rich boyfriend?
Mom, I broke up with him.
Just as well. Obviously, he's a chubby chaser.
Dee Dee, Janet is 8 months pregnant. Do you even know why you're here?
Yes, for the drinks.
Mona, did you notice I'm the only unattached woman at this party?
Oh, I've been there. You feel left out, inadequate, worthless.
You know, Mona, cheering people up, right up there with your decorating skills.
Hey, Mona, I need to use the bathroom. Would you mind holding my baby?
Huh?
It'll just be a minute.
Oh. Aw, leaking! Somebody, it's leaking.
It's okay, I got it. Hey, so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Well, actually, I was talking to the baby, but you're not bad yourself.
Oh. Wow. You look good holding that baby. I'm gonna get some food.
It'll just be a minute. And the rear seat folds down. It's the only way to fit the stroller in there. A stroller for my baby. I've been waiting my whole life to say that.
And that folding rear seat will come in handy for your skis, too.
Janet sold my skis on eBay.
Honey, that's because we won't really have time for skiing because we're having a baby.
Animal crackers, anyone?
Hey, you're pretty good with him. You're not somebody's baby daddy, are you?
I just love kids, man.
Oh.
Can't wait to have some of my own. I'm thinking 3 to 8.
Okay, people, let's get to the games. Here's a little something I created called the Amazing Baby Race. Mona, help me demonstrate.
You know, I was just about to take out the trash.
Don't touch that trash.
First, you and your partner tie yourselves together.
Janet and I should be good at that.
Then you go over to the giant bowl of rice and try to fish out 2 diaper pins. Finally, using your team's 3 hands, you diaper the doll.
Watch out, I've been practicing on the cat.
The fastest time wins. Fun, huh?
Dee Dee, I think your game is a little ambitious for us homebodies.
Plus, if everybody's paired off, who gonna hold my baby?
But thanks for going through all that trouble. In fact, let's all thank Dee Dee.
Yet lucky for us, Dee Dee's still single and has plenty of time to pull a wonderful event like this together.
Dee Dee's still single. Dee Dee has plenty of time. That's what I get for being a wonderful hostess.
That's a good little baby.
Who are you?
I'm you.
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Just like what you've done with your life. What happened to us? We were supposed to be married with children by now. It's all here in our diary, which is in perfect cursive, I might add.
Well, right now I'm focusing on my career. I mean, I'm a modern woman.
Really? Because there were other modern women at the party who were younger than you, who had husbands and kids.
Don't make me smack you, little girl.
Don't make me call fantasy social services. How could you have let this happen? Even our frizzy-haired sister has a boyfriend. This is our wake-up call, Missy. Remember, we were going to be Mrs. Michael Jackson.
Well, that didn't work out for a couple of reasons.
Oh, Dave, who are you talking to?
I'm just talking to myself, Mommy.
That's lovely, dear. But it's time for your French lesson. Come downstairs before Madame Genevieve tells me another story about the French Resistance.
Come on now. Allez-vous. That's French for get a ring on that finger.
I've got to get moving. Well, congratulations on the triplets, Dwayne. Yeah, bye. Unbelievable. Almost every guy I used to date has gotten married. Dwayne's been married twice, got 6 kids. I told him he needed to move on, but take it easy, pal.
That's what happens, dear. A good man gets snatched up faster than Phyllis snatches up a 12-pack of underwear at Costco.
Hey, maybe I should give Malcolm a call. He was nice enough.
Don't bother. He's married to a model. We have the same manicurist. She tells me everything. But if it makes you feel better, Malcolm once called out your name during sex.
He did? Oh, what am I saying? It just seems like everyone is settling down but me.
I know it seems that way, sweetheart, because it is that way.
I don't know what you're so worried about. You found a man who wants to have kids. I say hallelujah, praise him.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do when Chase finds out I don't have any maternal instincts?
You don't need any. I got them. Spencer, sit up straight and use your napkin.
What do you think, Spence? Is it really important to guys that a woman is good with children?
Well, good with kids is a nice quality. It's right up there with doesn't like to talk after sex.
I thought you didn't want any babies. Lord knows I've asked you enough times.
Well, when you finally meet someone that you might want to have a baby with, you start to think about it.
Well, it's no secret you don't have any maternal instincts. You couldn't keep sea monkeys alive.
Here we go.
Finally, I got her an air fern, and she killed that. And you know what an air fern needs? I tell you what an air fern needs. Air.
Okay, so I'm not good with plants, pets, or kids. We all agree on that, but now I've got to do something about it.
Well, you're probably not good with kids because you're not around any. They can smell fear, Mona. They're smart like that.
Hey, how about if I spent more time with Drew? That might do me some good.
Yeah, but I feel sorry for the kid.
Wow, I do not miss this scene.
Well, it'll only take a couple of minutes before the guys start sweating me.
Can I buy you a drink?
That was fast even for me. Sure.
Actually, I was talking to your curly curvy friend.
Oh, beat it, loser.
Hey, that was a free drink. I don't see you buying me one.
Gotta keep the creeps away.
What are you doing?
Feeling the beat.
Want to dance?
No thanks. I'd rather sit.
Well, then can I sit with you?
No. That seat is taken by me. But I'm standing, waiting for a man who wants to dance with me.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
Sit down, Lord of the Dance.
Why are they only hitting on you? Do you think we've cosmically switched places?
Maybe because I have a boyfriend, they sense my confidence. I mean, you have been very focused on your career lately. Maybe your pheromones have fizzled and these guys are sensing your desperation.
Ooh,
Ooh, and speaking of desperate, isn't that the deacon from your church who was always really into you?
I'm not that desperate. Rufus!
Well, well, well. If it isn't Sister Dee Dee.
Good to see you. We were just leaving.
Oh, that's a shame. Because I was going to buy your pretty sister a drink.
Sure, she's pretty, but what about me?
The spirit is not pulling me in your direction anymore. No offense. It's the Lord's way. Come on, Beverage.
I don't believe this.
Girl, you make me want to break all the commandments.
Okay, Drew, I'm gonna show you a good time. Wait, I sound like I'm talking to a sailor. Okay, what I meant was you are gonna have some fun with your big sister, and I'm gonna find my inner mommy, okay? What time's your mommy coming back? No.
Oh, my.
Did you know your son's a biter?
From way back. Where you been?
Obviously not hanging out with baby Blackula.
Count yourself lucky. The nanny lost a tip of her finger. Fortunately, we already had her fingerprinted. Lemon Drop, I mean this in the nicest way, but you look more like hell than you usually do.
Drew never stops jumping or rolling or punching or moving. You know, we found a closet I didn't even know I had. I guess I have to face the fact that I don't have a knack with kids. Big Dee Dee, I just hope I don't lose my boyfriend because of this.
Not a butter. Let me tell you something. This may come as a shock to you, but I'm not a very maternal person. Don't try to convince me otherwise. The truth is, I had those very same fears when I was pregnant with your sister.
Well, what did you do?
I realized I was going to need help, and there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to put the whole burden on yourself if it doesn't come naturally to you.
You know, I never thought of it like that.
And here's a little secret. When it's your child, you'll find that your love will help you overcome your fears. Come here, baby.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And don't worry about today. Any permanent damage you've done can easily be blamed on the nanny.
Hey, Neil, come on in.
Janet's in the car. She wanted to come up, but she didn't. Thanks for throwing us such a great shower. When you're having a baby, we'll be happy to return the favor.
Oh, thank you, but you might be tied up with your kid's graduation by the time I give birth.
What are you talking about?
Your shower got me thinking. Well, that and getting a life lecture from my 10-year-old self.
Dee Dee, have you been working a little too hard recently?
That's all I've been doing. My job's been going great, but even with that, I'm starting to question the choices I've made.
But you always wanted a career.
I know, it's just that watching you and Janet and all your married friends makes me wonder what my life would be like if I had gone down that road.
I'd say what it'd be like. Crazy.
Oh, come on, you have it all.
Dee Dee, having it all means dealing with it all. I've only been married a year and I've already got a kid on the way. You know what that entails? Setting up a nursery, finding a pediatrician, saving up for college. And don't get me started on life insurance. Do I get a convertible term? How much do I get? Is it supposed to be 7 times my income? What if my income drops? What if I fall and hit my head and forget how to do my job? What if I accidentally kill a man? Or what if I run over...
Neil! Whoa, slow down. One day at a time, it's all gonna work out.
You know, sometimes I feel like people who don't have as much responsibility are better off. I mean, look at you. You got your freedom, you got a great career, and you got plenty of time to settle down if you want.
Huh. I guess whatever path you take, you always wonder if you chose the right one. I need to tell my 10-year-old self to stay out of my business.
I think you need to tell a licensed therapist about your 10-year-old self.
Chase, there's something I need to tell you.
Does it have to do with that Cheerio in your hair?
kinda. And maybe this conversation is a little premature, but I overheard you tell Spencer that you want lots of children. But here's the thing. I'm not so good with them.
That's it? My mind just went a whole lot of other places.
So you're okay with dating someone whose mothering skills need a little help? All right, a lot of help. All right, I make Courtney Love look like Mother of the Year.
Mona, I'm crazy about you. And if and when we do go down that road, we'll be doing it together.
I'm so relieved.
And I saw you with that little drooler at the shower. There's no way I'd ever leave you alone with our child.
That's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me.
Thanks, Neil. I feel a lot better. You know, I'm glad we're still friends, even though I messed up your wedding.
Oh, that's ancient history. And don't forget my offer to throw you a baby shower one day.
Thank you.
I knew it! How could you do this to me?
On second thought, forget about that shower. Janet! Janet!
Mona, I know it's a tedious process, but you actually have to lift the chopsticks to get the food into your mouth.
And garlic noodles are your favorite.
I've lost the will to slurp.
We just wanted to take your mind off your breakup with Chase.
But you brought me to a restaurant that Chase and I have been a million times. We sat here. We kissed over there, over there, over there, over there.
All that loving, and you still managed to drive him away. Shocking.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Dwight, now that your team has made the playoffs, you are the hottest thing in the NBA.
Well, that's an understatement. You're hot as the sun. You're Dwight Mitchell. In fact, you're hotter than the sun. Actually, you are so hot, the planets are starting to revolve around you. Woo! Up high. Nothing? Okay.
We intend to capitalize on that heat to get you even more publicity and more lucrative endorsement deals.
Lucrative is my favorite word.
Mine too. Are you my brother from another mother?
Why is he here again?
I've invited Brett on as my number 2 so GMG can give you more focus.
Well, I wouldn't exactly have used the term number 2. I prefer to think of us as co-ones.
Yeah, that's what all the number 2s say.
Jockeying for position aside, we see you on the cover of GQ wearing Air Mitchells and eating Wheaties from a box with your picture on it.
Do you like what you see? Because it could be Esquire with Cocoa Puffs.
Why can't it be both?
I like the way you think.
I think the way you think. The point is, your co-ones got your back.
Good, because there is a situation I could use your help with. The paparazzi has been all up in my business ever since they found out I was on the short list for league MVP.
I know. Your wife and I had lunch last week. To help Alana get away from photographers, I had to fake choke on a buffalo wing. Those bastards didn't even try to save me.
The fake joke. I taught her how to do that. Co-ones, right here.
Well, what's going on is kind of complicated. Discretion is key.
Dwight, it is our job to do anything, and I mean anything, to help you focus on getting that championship. Hell, man, if I could, I'd offer up a kidney.
That goes for me, too. I'd offer up Brett's kidney as well. Co-ones.
Hey, Mona. How are you feeling today? You know, we're here to help you turn that frown upside down.
Let me tell you, you are looking radiant from head to toe.
Want to know my beauty secret? Heartbreak and gut-wrenching despair.
Radiant? You went too far. When have you ever seen Mona radiant?
Good point. Now, in my experience of watching hetero hookups on MTV, this will go one of two ways. She'll either eat herself into a funk or spit venom on those close to her. Let's do a little experiment. Hey, Dave, go offer Mona a donut.
Why would
Just do it!
Mona, may I offer you a donut?
I don't think so.
Damn, I never seen a pass up a cream filled.
We're in trouble. Venom's a-comin'.
Listen, Dave, if you cared as much about overnighting this package as you do about stuffing your face with donuts, maybe you'd get a promotion and not have to ride a skateboard to work.
I'll make sure it gets there by morning.
Damn Skippy, you will. And what are you looking at? Compared to you, Dave looks like a genius. A genius is a very smart person.
Mona taking charge. You keep this up, I won't have to come in at all. More time for the shooting range. That's right, black folks could be a part of the NRA too.
Phyllis, how courageous of you to come out in the daytime wearing that. Well, everything.
Next time, lose the wig and wear the dog. You'll look better.
A tee-hee. By the way, what do you and your daughter have planned for Mother's Day?
Well, she hasn't said, but I'm sure it'll be special.
Yes, I am certain that little Dee has something amazing in store for the world's best mother.
She's getting something for me.
I don't think they perfected the face transplant yet. Hello, Dee. Where have you hidden Mother's expensive yet sweet and sentimental Mother's Day present?
Mom, what are you doing here?
I don't know. Where am I?
Have you been drinking again?
That would imply that I stopped.
Mom, maybe you should go into my bedroom and lie down for a while.
Oh, that's a great idea. I haven't laid in there lately.
Unfortunately, neither has anybody else.
Where is my gift?
Ma.
What the hell are you doing here?
I live here, remember? What the hell are you doing here?
I was just alphabetizing your spices.
Let me guess, what's first, allspice?
Sadly, it starts with pepper and ends with salt. You're cooking for Chase now. You can't keep feeding that big, fine man unseasoned food.
Ma, I don't need you to clean my cabinets. I don't need you to do anything.
See, I had some fresh vanilla bean, but now you ain't getting none.
Ooh.
Dee Dee, would you tell her that real men like some flavor in their food?
Could you wrap up this little tirade? Chase is coming over.
Well, that's all you had to say. I'm gone. But if he's hungry, make him some eggs. They don't need no damn spices.
Mona, Chase is coming over?
No, but I didn't tell my mother about the breakup because I don't need her remarks about how I've killed another relationship or any chance of her being called Grams, Nana, Mima, or Booby.
Relationships are hard, whether you're in them or in the middle of somebody else's. I just got a call from a woman named Tatiana. She asked me to have Dwight Mitchell meet her for a secret late-night hookup at a hotel bar. What's that all about?
Hello, have you been living under a rock? The man is having an affair.
But I just had lunch with his wife. Dwight and Alana are very much in love.
Do you get lonely living under that rock? Or do your naive, clueless, happy thoughts of stupid romance keep you company?
You seem like you want to be alone right now.
Great, leave me just like Chase did.
Okay, bye.
Mona, these are for you. Just cause.
They'll just die in a week, and then I'll have a stinky bowl on my desk.
Mona, don't deny yourself flowers just because they die. Get back out there and pick some more flowers. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah, you're using flowers as a metaphor for relationships.
No. Try to follow. I'm saying get back out there and date somebody new.
And now you try to follow me. You're a moron!
You kinda are sometimes.
Okay, here's a good problem to have. Both GQ and Esquire want Dwight Mitchell for the cover. Do you know what that means?
It means he'll be so hot, my cell phone's gonna be ringing 24/7 with hoes like Tatiana that Dwight slipped my number to.
That's not what I was gonna say. Keep your phone charged up.
I will not. The only thing worse than a married man meeting a woman in a hotel room is putting me in the middle of it. I mean, not me literally in the middle. That's not my thing.
Man up, Thorne. Athletes have affairs, all right? And obviously, Dwight is smart enough to use his resources. Us, to keep his business, hoes, away from his public. His wife.
Well, as a woman, I'm not gonna stand for it. Dwight's behavior is unacceptable, and Alana is my girl.
Oh, how sweet. You know, it's too bad that sisterhood crap has no place in the sports world. Our main concern is our client. Remember that.
Blah, blah, sports world, yeah.
So you're gonna keep quiet, and you're gonna like it.
Fine. I'll keep quiet, but I won't like it.
Can you do that quietly to yourself?
Places, people. Medusa's on her way up.
I don't know if confronting Mona's a good idea. She scares me.
Dave, the microwave scares you.
Standing in front of it should scare you too. When the time comes and you can't fertilize an egg, don't come to me for extra sperm.
You can bet on that. Mona! Best friend, come, have a seat.
I'm not giving anybody any money, so don't give me the big eyes.
Here, I made you a cup of coffee.
Don't give anything hot. She might throw it.
Let's cut to the real, girlfriend. You've been hurting yourself and those who love you. And those who merely tolerate you, like myself.
Maybe you forgot, but I'm a vice president. If you have a problem with my performance, you can speak to me privately. I am tired of being the only one here who's a professional.
Mona, can I speak?
I'm not finished, woman.
Oh, yes, you are. Your office now.
I know you're upset because I snapped at everybody.
Screw them. You snapped at me. Now, let's be clear. I'm the head snapper in charge.
Sorry.
Don't be too sorry. I like the way you're keeping them on their toes. If I don't have to scream at them, then I don't have to remember their names. As far as I'm concerned, it's the big guy, the little guy, and the other guy.
It's actually Adam, Spencer,
I don't care. Listen, Mona, you gotta ask yourself, why would those three stooges go through all that trouble to call you out if you didn't deserve it? Now, maybe you need to deal with whatever is bugging you.
So I need to focus on work. I don't want to deal with anything. Dealing hurts. It's too painful. And once I start talking about it, everything just starts coming out. I mean, I really miss Chase, and he hasn't even called. And I want to call him.
Okay, I'll let you deal with this alone.
Ooh, doing a little online shopping? Perhaps for shiny jewels?
No. Keep up, Mother. I have a job now.
Oh, work stress. You know what clears that up? Shopping for shiny jewels.
Coming.
Ooh, a really big box. Looks like someone ordered something special for someone's special day.
You Dee Dee Thorne?
Yes, but I haven't ordered anything.
They only pay me to take it off the truck. I'll put it back on, dude. Later.
Oh my God, it's from Tatiana.
Yay, it's from Tatiana. Who's Tatiana?
A whore.
A whore who sells shiny jewels?
Dee Dee, for Dwight's eyes only, counting on you to keep this from Alana. Thanks, Tatiana. I can't believe this. Now I'm being used to secretly exchange packages? Dwight Mitchell's turning me into a mule.
Heavier than a fur, yet lighter than a crown and scepter set.
Mom, have you heard a word I've said?
Of course I have. Your job is great, and somebody named Mitchell just bought you a new pair of mules.
Hi. So what's the emergency, Thorne? It's my first Sunday in my brand new media room. I got 24 games going on 6 different TVs. All I need now is a hot girl to bring me a nice cold beer.
Dwight's coming by.
And I'm here without my cold beer because... What the hell is this?
This is why we're here. Because Dwight has crossed ethical lines, and I'm gonna tell him, and you're gonna back me up, Co-1.
I thought I told you to be quiet and like it. Why aren't you being quiet and liking it?
Well, that was before Dwight's lady friend sent her tawdry little present to my house. I am a sports agent. I fought hard to be one, and I'm not going to jeopardize my integrity and my reputation so some ball player can score in someone else's court.
Hey, when you come to this office, you leave your integrity at home.
Hey, Dee Dee. Does this guy ever go home?
Home. That's a great idea. Let's all go. Come on, it's Sunday.
Not until Dwight explains this.
Hey, Tatiana came through. My wife doesn't have a clue about any of this.
And keeping it from her is what we get paid to do. Isn't that right, Thorne?
That's sick.
She means that in the hip-hop way.
Dwight, do you think it's right that your agent haul messages and gifts between you and your mistress?
Mistress? I ain't cheating. Tatiana designed this as a surprise for my wife. I didn't want the press to know that Alana and I are having a baby.
Alana's pregnant. I told you Dwight wasn't cheating. Some people can be so suspicious.
And some people can count on payback later.
I can't wait to show this to Alana. It's her very first Mother's Day present. I hope I don't cry.
Mother's Day is today? My mother is gonna kill me.
What kind of a child forgets? Oh, crap, it's Mother's Day?
All right, I'm dressed up, perfume, and ready to act surprised. So where you taking... Baby, what's the matter? Talk to me. What's wrong?
Chase and I broke up.
What? When did that happen?
Last week.
Oh, sweetie. I'm so sorry.
I just didn't know how to deal with it, so I've been lashing out at everybody.
Well, that's okay, baby. I know how hard this is. Look, if you need to lash out at me, start with my perfume. I think I doused where I should have dabbed.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but it is making my eyes sting. Ma, things were so great with Chase, and next thing I know, it was all falling apart.
Look, I know it's painful, but you'll get through this. We'll get through it together. 2 single women.
You're not single. You have Glenn.
Not anymore. Glenn's decided to leave San Francisco and help rebuild New Orleans.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah. And there's no way I'm moving to New Orleans. You know what that humidity does to our hair? Even the fake stuff frizzes up. So, I had no choice but to respect his decision.
But why haven't you said anything till now?
Guess I was trying to deal with my breakup, too.
Ma, I'm so sorry you and Glenn didn't work out.
Hey, we worked out for 6 blissful months. And who knows, he may decide to come back for some more of this bubbling brown sugar.
Ma, if you were trying to take my mind off Chase by grossing me out, job done. But thanks for being here, and sorry you have to see me like this.
Are you kidding? Knowing you still need me is the best Mother's Day present I could ever get.
Mother's Day?
Wow. Every other restaurant in town was completely packed. I can't believe this place is empty.
Thank you for pointing it out. We're thrilled too.
You do have a full bar, though, right?
Full bar and Mother's Day karaoke. You can see how popular it is. Here's your damn corsage. Seat yourselves.
Mom, I really am sorry I forgot about Mother's Day.
Oh, Pisha, this is the best Mother's Day ever.
It is?
Absolutely. It's the first one in years I haven't had to endure Phyllis picking brunch out of her goatee.
Better than watching you passed out face down in your Eggs Benedict after a jug of Bloody Marys.
Not again. What an awful time to be sober.
I heard they had karaoke here. That'll take my mind off being stuck with tall, bald, and surgically altered.
Oh, no. I am not going to listen to you screech like a cat in heat again. If anybody's going to sing today, it's going to be the person who can. Me.
Ghost, he met Mama Lot down in old New Orleans. Walked up on the street.
She said, hello, hey Joe, you wanna give it a go?
Gitchy, ya, ya, da, da. Gitchy, ya, ya, here. Chocolate, ya, ya. Rio Lady Mama Lot. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Ce soir. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Hey, sister, go, sister, go, sister.
Sorry, Tina. We didn't know we'd be here for 20 songs.
It's been 25, but it's okay. Thanks to your mom and her bar tab, it's our biggest day ever.
Dave, I brought you donuts to apologize for how I treated you.
This is a trick, isn't it?
Dave, take the damn donuts and go. Tear them down one day, build them up the next. I love the monster I've created.
Hey, guys, I just wanted to thank you for what you tried to do for me.
Aw, we're just glad the real Mona's back. It's nice not to be greeted in the morning with a hard slap across the face. I can get that at home.
So here I am, caught between Chase and Lorenzo. Now all I have to do is get them on board to date me at the same time. But I'm not gonna worry about it, because I'm in charge, I think. No, I am.
Get up. It's flu shot day at the drugstore, and I want to be first in line so we don't get the old stuff.
No one's in charge while their mother's alive.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
I'm really glad you called.
Hold on to that feeling until after you hear what I have to say. I've thought long and hard about the two of us.
Well, me too. You know, I didn't think I'd ever be sitting on this couch again.
Here's the thing. I'd like to date you both.
You what?
Huh?
I realize it may not be the ideal situation, but
Hey, you have to listen to your heart.
I'm sorry to ask you to do this, but I don't really see another way.
I can't say that competing for you is something I'm looking forward to.
Don't look at it so much as a competition.
I'm not afraid to compete.
I know I'm asking a lot.
But hey, if it's the only way to keep you in my life, Mona, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I intend to be the last man standing.
So, Saturday? Pick me up at 7?
How about I pick you up right now? Can Pastry Boy do that?
So, Friday? See you at 8?
I will leave my place at 7:59.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Mom.
Ooh, you're stretching. Do we have a shopping spree I forgot about? Good idea to limber up. Those steps at Saks can be brutal.
No, Mother. I'm going out with Vince. This guy I met at the gym. He's a lawyer, loves sports, and he has less than 10% body fat. I swear if he had long, silky hair, I'd think we were twins. Coming!
Hello, Dee. You ready for our spinning class?
Well, I've pre-padded my bike shorts.
Hello, I'm Big D. And before you ask, no, I'm not her sister.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Vince.
Oops. Clumsy me. Vince, would you be a dear?
Sure.
Nice. Shorts. You wear them well.
Yeah, Dee Dee picked them out. She has such good taste.
And not just in shorts.
Oh, my.
Hey, how was your date with the hot new computer tech? Word in the break room is Yolanda's from a little place called Freakadelphia.
Really? She told me she was from Cleveland.
I thought you were trying to hook up with a better class of woman.
I was. But since that class doesn't seem to be in session, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. And this man's really gotta do it. If you know what I mean.
I get it. What is this, high school?
Yolanda and I are doing things I never did in high school. Or in college. Or ever.
I'm so grateful.
I tell you what, that Chase is a keeper.
He has done a good job spoiling me.
Yeah.
Hey, Mona. I was downtown and I got this for you.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Bye.
I tell you what, that Lorenzo is a keeper.
I thought Chase was the keeper.
Well, he was, but Lorenzo gave you a gift I can borrow. And that's a gift that keeps on giving. Let me just check myself out.
Vince?
Dee Dee?
How did you know I work here?
Vince, here's that Derek Jeter ball that I promised you, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
You know Brett?
You know Vince?
You know each other?
We both work here. Well, let me rephrase that. I work. She just tries to keep up.
Well, this is the fantastic girl I was telling you about.
Well, I wouldn't say fantastic.
Yeah, neither would I.
Well, I'm off to court. Dee Dee, I'll see you later at the gym.
Okay.
Mwah. Yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
So, how do you know Vince? And what is not fantastic about me?
Vince and I go way back. He's a great guy, and you are not going to date him.
You did not just tell me who I can date.
I'll try again. I know this guy, okay? And when it comes to women, he has certain standards.
Well, this woman can exceed anybody's standards. Unless he likes him tall, but that's what God made stilettos for.
You know what, Thorne? Go for it, really. I mean, I think it's about time you found someone to obsess about. Other than me.
I cannot remember the last time I went to an amusement park.
You know, I love seeing you laugh, even if it was at me trying to win you this thing.
And you'd still be trying if you hadn't distracted the attendant, jumped over the counter, and put the hoop over the bottle.
You know, looking back, it would have been easier just to slip the guy 20. But I'm willing to do anything to get you what you want.
This is a side of you I've never seen before, and I like it.
Well, here's something else you might like.
Oh. Oh, this is way better than a giant panda. This is such a nice date.
You remember the first time I set your apartment up like this?
I'd worked for 18 hours. I didn't have time to eat.
So I brought dinner to you.
And then I made you hide in the closet when Ma stopped by.
Yeah, that was a long 3 hours. You know, I was foolish to walk away from you. So this is my way of saying, let's start over.
I think you found a new spot.
Hey, Brett. Vince. Yeah, I thought you were having lunch with Thorne.
Yes, I did. She's right behind me. Well, she was right behind me. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't realize when you said you wanted to take me back to my office, it meant sprinting up 23 flights of stairs.
You know, I have to say, Vince, I am so glad that you finally met a woman who can live up to your standards.
Yes, he has.
Hey, that's...
And I'm so glad that you're happy for us.
Oh, well, you know there's nothing I'm more concerned about than your happiness, Thorne. Just like I know there's nothing you love more than a brisk half marathon.
Oh, great! Because I'm actually running one Saturday.
Is that this weekend?
Yes! Didi, you should join me. It's for a good cause. We're raising money for the NAACP.
Ooh, it's good.
Consider it a date.
I'll try.
And then afterwards, you can meet me at Little Bar and you can tell me all about the race. Mile by mile. By mile.
So here's the first problem with your computer. It seems like the hard drive wasn't properly turned on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And when the hard drive isn't properly turned on, the whole system crashes prematurely.
We don't want that.
No, we don't. You have to be gentle with it. Click the mouse ever so delicately.
Oh, I'll be gentle at first. But then my floppy drive's gonna get all up in your desktop. I'm sorry, but I just can't do the hot computer talk like you can.
Then forget the computer talk. Because I was thinking we had a great time last night. But if you wanted to make it even hotter, maybe you'd like my friend Bunny to join us. What do you think?
Easter ain't as ready for Bunny as I am.
Good Lord, people, this is a place of business. I can hear you in the bullpen, but just barely, so could you please speak up?
It's just that dating Vince is exhausting. He's so fit and has such amazing stamina.
Father in the room. Father in the room.
Little me, I have seen Vince, and even though it's challenging, it would be a shame to let such a young, virile, hot...
Husband in the room. Husband in the room.
Well, I've come to a conclusion after being licked and kissed by both Chase and Lorenzo.
Father still in the room. Am I invisible? Can anybody hear me? Seriously, can anybody hear me?
You are dating two men, and my baby can't keep up with one. I'm going to need a blue pill and a red one.
So, Mona, what did you decide?
Well, Chase is thoughtful and easy to talk to and makes me feel safe, and I could really see a future with him. But Lorenzo is funny and spontaneous and makes me appreciate life in the moment, and I could really see a future with him.
What have you decided, woman?
What I've decided is, this is an impossible decision. Both Chase and Lorenzo have touched a different part of me.
Father leaving the building.
This is a pleasant surprise. I didn't know you were stopping by with Lorenzo. Still a surprise, but not quite as pleasant, more awkward, really.
We ran into each other at the flower mart.
We both tried to grab the last dozen roses. Neither of us would let go until all that was left was this.
Thank you. They're not gonna need much water.
Look, Mona, we realized what we were doing with you is what we did with those roses.
We both want to be with you, but neither of us wants to let go.
You may not have decided, but we have. We're not gonna co-date you anymore.
It's time you made up your mind. Game over. Mona, let him down easy. Brother's already unemployed.
So, Mona, which delicious chunk of chocolate are you going with? Are you leaning towards, say, Lorenzo?
Why should I be?
Well, he is great, and he seems like someone who might whisper sweet nothings in bed. Tell me, what does he whisper?
Adam.
Really, I'm flattered. All right, I've got quite the office pool going, and if you give me a hint, I'll split my winnings with you, 80-20.
Out.
70-30?
Now.
Fine, 60-40. Okay, how about 40-60? 30-70? 20-80?
Hey, I just wanted to say, I know you're gonna pick me, but let Chase down easy. Tall brothers fall hard.
Drop out now and I'll give you half my winnings.
Brett, my man. Go ahead. Ask me why I'm here. To have a threesome.
Spencer, I know I may seem outgoing and friendly, but you got the wrong guy, man.
Not with you, with this girl I'm dating.
I cannot tell you what a relief that is.
It's like my entire life's been leading up to this one moment. Here, smell my breath.
And we're back to uncomfortable.
Sorry, man. I gargled with Listerine before I came in here. I wanted to be sure a brother's breath was smelling sexy fresh.
Well, let's just assume that a brother's breath is smelling sexy fresh.
I'm gonna go save 2 chairs for my leg days. That's right. Chew.
Hey, there's my little runner girl. How you feeling?
Great. Awesome. Couldn't be better.
And you and Vince are...
Great. Awesome. Couldn't be better.
Thank you. I hope you don't mind. I thought you may be hungry after running 13 miles, so I pre-ordered a little food. And we got some nachos, wings, and this fried mozzarella square. Would you like some?
Ooh, fried cheese.
Ooh. Dig in.
Dee Dee, what are you doing?
Did you just snatch my food?
Your butt is a temple. And, well, you're treating it like it's a crack den.
How about how you're treating me? You have so many control issues and so much disrespect for me that you've never even asked me what my interests are.
Well, I can see that fried food is on your list.
Yes. Yes, it is. This is for every morsel of food you denied me. This is for every hill you made me climb. And this is for every squat you made me thrust. And yes, Vince, I picked this hot wing over you. Excuse me.
Never been dumb for a hot wing before. What exactly is a hot wing?
You just dodged a bullet there, buddy. She's a size 16 waiting to happen.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Ooh, sexy fresh. Ready to have your world rocked?
Like you wouldn't believe.
Here's Bunny now.
That's Bunny? I thought she'd be small and cuddly. That's a big-ass Bunny. I'll take it back. I ain't ready.
Oh, yes, you are.
whole thing with Chase and Lorenzo is such a mess.
I understand your dilemma, and I'm just so moved that you came to me.
Well, you are my father. This is what I'm supposed to do when it's a big deal, isn't it?
I'm going to tell you something my grandmother told me. Sometimes when making the really big decisions, you have to silence the voices.
I never knew Nana was deep like that.
She wasn't. She was crazy. She actually told me to silence the voices in her head. I thought I'd leave that part out.
Great, the insanity gene. Something else for me to look forward to. Dad, Chase and Lorenzo are both great guys. I'm afraid to make the wrong decision.
Look, baby, I know everyone is giving you their opinion, but there's only one opinion that counts. Yours. So stop asking everyone else what to do, and look deep inside yourself for who you really want to be with. I bet you'll find the answer.
Thanks, Daddy.
I still can't believe you came to me.
It's funny how sometimes you seek everyone else's opinion when you really knew what the right decision was all along. Wish me luck. Hey, it's me. I'm good, and I'm sorry we had to go through all this, but I finally know where my heart is. You're the one that I want to be with.
Is that shrimp Creole with rice?
Yes, it is. Would you like some? Or are you still full from all of the crow that you ate last night?
Fine, Brett. You want to hear me admit that you were right?
Let me think about that. Yeah.
Well, I should have listened to you in the first place. Your friend is a lunatic. But I am touched that you tried to protect me.
Protect you? Clearly, you're still delusional from all that running up and down the hills of San Francisco.
Be honest. You wanted me to be with the right guy because you care.
What is this, Dr. Frigging Phil? Why are you women always trying to get up in our heads, huh? Sorry, no chicks allowed.
Okay, but now I know what I know. And you know that I know that you know it.
Lord, she's hot for me. She'll figure it out soon.